Hello. Welcome to another episode of Awkward Moments with Jatsu. Hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday so far. Welcome in. But yes, first things first, let's say hello to everyone. Thank you, Nutter, for the first tier redeem. Thank you, Leo, for the second tier redeem. Thank you, Twirly, for the third tier redeem. And thank you to Nutter for Taiki redeems. Thank you, Twirly. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Shumi. Who else? Ernest as well. Let's go. And Berry, let's go. Thank you for the Taiyaki redeems. You guys are also started redeeming your stats as well. Let's see what stats you guys got today. Ernest is 98% spicy. What have you been up to, Ernest? What have you eaten today? Why are you so spicy? 75% nice. Let's go. 90% nice. You guys have to be nice to me. You guys have to be nice and amazing to me. Hey, No Pink. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday so far. Let's see who else. Nutter's also... Did I read Nutter's niceness already or did I not? Anyway, Nutter's 90% nice as well today. Also amazing. An angel. 100% fake. Hell, everyone. I see Berry has chosen violence. She has chosen violence. Shumi is 66% nice today. Okay, it's kind of low compared to everyone else. 74% evil. Oh, no, not the squelchy. Come on.
Why is it so squelchy?
Because it is. You're making pasta tacos tonight. That sounds really good. As in, like, you're putting... Wait, no, al pasta tacos. I thought you meant like you're putting pasta into the tacos. I don't know why my brain went there. Like pasta-filled tacos. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. That's like a top tier girl dinner, right? Top tier girl dinner. Shroomy is 54% spicy. That seems low for you, Shroomy, considering what you sent me today. No one has to be nice to Jatsu. No, you have to be nice. No, taco ravioli. I mean, taco ravioli sounds good, right? It sounds good. But I hope you enjoy your noms, Ernest. Enjoy. Have fun. And also, Leo, thank you for the resub. I nearly missed that. I nearly forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I saw it. And then I was trying to thank everyone for everything else. But thank you for the 7-month resub. Let's go. Is this a game you know? So it isn't a game I know. But we are playing the demo first. So, hang on. Let me get my thoughts together. I'm all over the place. I'm in a really weirdly good mood, even though, right, work has annoyed me today. It's literally everyone, I don't know what was going on, but everyone was like, oh, go to Jatsu for everything. And I said, why are you coming to me? And what's even worse is today I had something really stupid happen. Someone came to me and asked me if something was done in another part of a building that I'm not even in or can't even see. They're like, oh, Jatsu, is this done? I was like, I don't know. That's done in that side of the building, isn't it? And they're like, yeah, but is it done? Why are you asking me? Ask the people on that side of the building if it's done. Stop asking me. Go. Go ask someone else. Al pastas are marinated with peppers, pineapple, spices. It's very nice on board. Ooh, that does sound very nice. I was indirectly trying to ask if this was another bony. No, Pink. You hate my colleagues. I don't hate them, but they are rather annoying. Give me 2 seconds. I need to adjust my microphone. It is too low. I'm like hunched over it trying to talk to you guys. Hang on. Right, microphone adjusted. Right, this game is a visual novel romance game. I don't think there's any bone in it. However, the reason why we are playing, I mean, this isn't the full game either. It is the demo of the game. It's the extended demo of the game, produced by Monsoon Games, who kindly contacted me and asked me if I'd be interested in playing the demo in one of my streams. And I said, yeah, I will be, because, you know, it's great to support each other, especially like indie developers as well. Can you romance Shrek? Well, you guys will be lucky soon because Berry's on her way to writing a goddamn script of Shrek and I on a bloody date. On a bloody date. So that's something you guys get to look forward to. I'm also going to include a bloopers reel with that ASMR release because I just know I'm going to be laughing my head off throughout the whole entire time. Tattoo Shrek fanfic that I'll be reading myself, Nutter, that I'll be performing and reading myself. But yeah, so the developer of Merry Crisis contacted me and asked me if I'd be interested in playing the demo during my stream, especially because they were releasing the extended version of the demo. Is he gonna voice Shrek? No, Pink, no. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's not happening. Damn, Jess, those weird fantasies. No, well, if you've been following my Twitter or my Blue Sky, you will find that today I actually made a post about what fantasies I am having as of late. The fantasies that I'm having are fantasies of me going to sleep, actually getting to go to sleep and napping. Those are the only fantasies that I am currently having. All my days donkey in my swamp. The skeleton's already done. Yes, Barry's been working very hard on the script, and I do have to thank her. I owe her something. Probably cake. She's been pestering me about cake. So you fantasize about Leon Kennedy. What's Leon Kennedy got to do with sleep, Nutter? What's he got to do with sleep? I mean, the recent Leon Kennedy isn't bad to be fantasizing about. He is good fantasy material. Never gives me anything but work. I give you stuff. I give you moldy bread. Is that not good enough? Traumatized after this. Or do you want to sleep with Shrek? Right, Nutter, if you turn around and said to me, Jatu, you have a choice. Do you pick Leon or do you pick Shrek? Who do you think I'm going to pick? I'm going to pick Leon, obviously. Obviously, I'm going to pick Leon. I'm not going to pick Shrek. Have you not seen Leon with the shirt that's barely holding on for dear life? Have you not? I would choose that over Shrek. Sorry, Shrek. But yes, you have that script to look forward to. Now, I couldn't decide what game to play after Merry Crisis because Merry Crisis is only about an hour and a bit. I say only an hour and a bit because we'll be yapping on top of the game. It will probably be more like an hour and a half to 2 hours gameplay. And then afterwards we will... So I was going to look for another female developed game, but I realised a lot of them are very story heavy based, heavy story based. And I didn't want to start like a long story game. So instead of playing an actual story game, we're going to continue with more demos, and I picked out some more that are also developed by women or headed by women in like the lead team and whatnot. So we will continue celebrating all things women, right? I know you have a thing for Scottish ogres. No, right. Not so much ogres, but Scottish people. The Scottish accent is hot. Like, you do not understand how hot the Scottish accent is. I love it. I do like the Scottish accent. I'm not gonna lie. I love it. So we used to have a branch up in Scotland, and one time there was a fire, and my colleague called me about it, and I was just like, "Did you see the fireman?" And they're like, "No." I was like, "God damn it! God damn it! Why did you not see the Scottish fireman?" I would have been like, send me pictures, please. Oh my god. Were they shirtless? I don't know, no, Pink. They didn't see them. Which is unfair because I would have liked pictures. I would have appreciated pictures. Would have made my day. But unfortunately, they failed as a colleague. So, off with them. Jatsu, that is not obvious to anyone who has seen your streams. What did I say, Ernest? What did I say that's not obvious? I can't remember. Women are scary. Women are not scary, Nutter. Women are innocent and beautiful and sexy and everything. It depends on how thick the Scottish accent is. Well, how thick is too thick? Pay. How thick is too thick? If it's too thick, it's not sexy. Not on the call, but do they have a shirtless calendar you can buy to support the department? I mean, they probably do, honestly. So obviously you prefer Leon Kennedy to Shrek. What? It's an obvious thing, no? No? You are not innocent and or sexy. Thank you, Shumi, so much. Thank you so much. So I am devilish and just ugly. Just trash. That's Barry. Why are you pinning that? My ego. My ego is just been shredded through the shredder. And that's it. That's just my ego. How thick is too thick? How thick is too thick? Well, Faye said that the accent, it was too thick. It is unsexy. So I asked, how thick is too thick? You get the bots calendar. It's the F1 driver, Bottas even, showing his ass. I don't know what he looks like, though, or what they look like. Are they hot, Nutter, in your eyes? Are they hot? I'll definitely accept your... I read the pin chat and was like, wow, that's it. It's not me, Emily. It's not me. It's too thick when you start to focus to understand what they're saying. But I can understand the Scottish accent quite well, though. Thank you for redeeming Tayakis, Emily. Let's go. What are your evil stats? 31%. Not very high. So that's good. Means you have to be nice to me. Is a Finnish man. Ooh, okay. I might have to check them out later. See, not evil. Oh my god. Oh, 0% niceness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, Shumi, you have to be subbed to add quotes. I'm so sorry. I can add the quote for you. Hang on. Let me do the quote. Where is it? Here it is. I'll add it for you. Don't you worry. And speaking of, give me some food. Go get some food. Go get some lovely, amazing noms. What are you planning to cook, Emily? Oh my god, the stretch. Hydrate, thank you so much. Shumi, you didn't have to. I added the quote for you. It's okay, but thank you. 13 months? Oh, that's a year and 1 month. Let's go. Shumi is very nice. Oh my god. It was too late. I was too late. No, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry, Shumi. Honestly, you didn't have to, but thank you. I really do appreciate the support. What else has been said? Mashed with veggie sausages and pan roasted cauliflower with some logoma. Oh my god, logoma is so tasty. Honestly, Emily. I saw someone make a post about how they're not allowed logoma anymore because they keep spilling it and it keeps staining the carpets, and they've had to redo their carpets like 2 times because they spilt it all over the floor, all over the carpet. If you don't understand the Scottish accent, the accent's not thick enough. Some of them have accents thicker than honey. I mean, yeah, they do. But the thing is, right, Faye, I actually, because we used to have a Scottish branch, so I had to work with them quite closely. So I had to be on the phone to them quite a lot. So I'm kind of used to the thicker Scottish accents. So my question still stands. How thick is too thick? What region of Scotland would be classed as having too thick of an accent for it to then become unsexy? Oh god, that's so messy. Okay, back to my whole go. Enjoy your food. Enjoy. Jazzy likes the accent and peanut. Not, are you telling me you wouldn't like it thick? Would you prefer like a thin ass string to a thick one? You telling me you like them thin? Thin and wiggly. Oh no, I should call it thin and wiggly. Not how it works. I hate it. No, Barry. No, don't. Hey, Horror. Welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday. And it's too thick if it makes it hard for you to understand words. Yes, mistress. Anything you want and anything
Seriously?
you ask for.
Yes, mistress. Right off the bat, as soon as you join us. Hell no, I want it this thick. Oh my God. Okay, so one of my friends messaged me one time. This is like near Christmas. Gonna make you kiss Shrek. No, don't do that. Don't make me kiss Shrek. So she messaged me and she was asking me about the size of the turkey. It was near Christmas and she wanted to know roughly how big the turkey was. She wanted me to give her circumference centimeters in size. But she messaged me, how big's the turkey? So I messaged her back. And I went this big, and then I did the hand emoji, like the two hand emojis and the little turkey in the middle. I went, this big. And she's like, I hate you. She was like, I hate you. I was like, what? You asked how big? So I'll show you in my hands. This big. In text. She was not impressed by me. I'm on mobile, so this appears quite slim. I mean, even in like looking at it on OBS, it is very slim. So it's not really that thick. It's not that thick at all. Chat should just no, Jazzy should not kiss Shrek. No. Hey Bjorn, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday so far. We are 20 minutes in and I haven't even started the game. I knew this would happen. I now myself to blame. Right, we're stopping the music and we're gonna start the game. Should you mean has? What do you mean has? I have not kissed Shrek. How dare you insinuate such atrocities and slander against me? Right, let's start the game. But I have to say, right, even before starting the game, the artwork already looks amazing. Got one for yes? No. Barry, you know you can do a poll, right? You can, I think mods can start a poll. Today, Bjorn is 34% spicy, so not very spicy. Oh no, only 8% nice? No, that's not true. Jazzy didn't kiss Shrek, she full on made up a tongue. Oh my God, I'm not doing tongue-in sound effects on that ASMR. I don't even think that'll be allowed because I'm planning to post it up on YouTube, but if it's going to be spicier than that, I might have to find somewhere else to post it up on. What's that other platform that a lot of spicy ASMR artists use? Oh my God, what is it called? Barry, do you remember what it's called? Do not play. Soundgasm. I can... No, not Fansley. Not the squelchy.
Why is it so squelchy?
Lem. Kissing Shrek. The squelchy and the lem. That's so wrong. That's so wrong. Kissing in the swamp and it's squelchy and it's lem. It's terrible. But yeah, if it becomes too spicy, I'm sure Berry did say it wasn't spicy. It was safe for work. I'm sure it was safe for work. And because it's safe for work, I can post that up onto YouTube. And I'll try and make a short clip of it for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. Player setup. Your character is a man, a woman, a non-binary person. We are a woman. For flashback scenes, your character was born female. There are 3 romanceable characters in the game, all of them gender selectable. Oh. Random selection. I don't mind. Like for game purposes, I don't mind it being random selection.
You're such a good pet.
Bjorn, why? Why? Donkey kissed a dragon, so Shrek kisses Jatsu. Do you know what, Nata? I'd be lucky if Shrek even kisses me, so, you know. Good for me, I suppose. I'd be lucky even if Shrek kisses me. Just post a super spicy on YouTube, burn the world, stick it to the man. Yeah, but I don't want to get cancelled or banned, Horror. I still need, I think I did a poll. You did do a poll. Well done. Oh my God. Who selected? Oh my God, yes, I need it. Who chose that one? Reveal yourself. Oh my God. No, not two of them. Oh, it won't be not safe for it, don't worry. Thank you. Thank you, Barry. Right, content warning. This game may explore themes of racial prejudice, homophobia, family conflict, and transphobia, depending on the playable character's identity and choices. Display in-game content warnings. Proceed. We are going to display in-game content warnings. We'll probably still proceed with it, but if we have warnings or pre-warnings, at least anyone who is in chat that may or may not be uncomfortable with these sorts of situations can be pre-warned. And I'd much rather you guys stay safe. Ada, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely and wonderful first day so far. Prologue. The arrival. Will there be sexy Scottish men, you mean, in this game? I don't know. I'm playing the demo, so we'll find out, Nutter, we'll find out. And even if they aren't Scottish, we can pretend they are, right? They're fictional people. We can pretend they are. Busy at work, so needed the good pet. Oh, I'm sorry, Bjorn. I hope it's not too busy and it goes by swiftly. And there is little to no stress. Do sexy Scottish men exist? They do, baby doll. They do. You'd be surprised. They do. And you gave no an advantage by splitting all the yes votes. The cars look weird. I mean, they look very boxy. They look very boxy. Oh, and absolutely. Yeah, exactly. There are some very sexy Scottish men out there. December 22nd. You sprint down the street. There had been an early sprinkling of snow 2 days ago, and the streets are still slippery with patches of black ice. It's absolute madness to be running full tilt the way you are, but nobody bats an eye. You've lived here long enough to know that New York City is full of people who are late to something or another. In your case, your flight to Singapore is in less than 4 hours, and you still need to grab your stuff from the apartment. Oh my God, I just remembered I didn't do the stretch. I did the hydrate, but I didn't do the stretch. Let's go. Yeah. There you go. There's a stretch. Ada, does Jessie talk about fantasizing about Shrek to you? Ada would not reveal such things. It is secret between Ada and myself. I saw the word Singapore. Yes, Faye. So this game is actually developed by a Singaporean game dev. They did say what gender they were, but I've completely forgotten. It's so bad. I remember their name's Ali. I've forgotten what their pronouns were. Oh my God, I'm terrible. I'm so terrible. But yes, so Monsoon Games is actually a Singaporean developer. And so the game will be tying back. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. It wasn't spelled A-L-I, it was spelled A-L-L-E-Y. Jessie talks about a lot of things with me. Exactly. Wouldn't you like to know, Nutter? Wouldn't you like to know all the secrets we talk about? Yeah, but yeah, they're a Singaporean game developer. And yeah, they contacted me asking if I'd be interested in playing the demo. And I said, yeah, I'll be absolutely thrilled to play the demo on my stream, which is what we're trying to do. But I am struggling to even get through the first few. Not because of the game, but because of me. I talk too much. Run like my life's online, slow down enough to avoid falling flat on my face. Jessie doesn't do running, so we slow down enough to avoid falling flat on our faces. If our DS will be revealed, we both cooked. Oh no. They are pretty. I mean, they're not all bad. Some of it is pretty bad, but otherwise, majority of it's actually quite wholesome. Continue straight, that's so cool. Just I wish I was getting famous, Faye. Well, do I wish? I don't wish to be famous, but I do hope to be a little bit more popular so that I'd have more
a bigger audience, to share my artwork, to share my... Oh, the polls ended. Oh my God, yes, I need it. Please don't add it in, Mary. I don't want to be kissing the microphone. I have to sanitize it afterwards. Oh my God, imagine if my voice chats and messages get out, I would legit get fired from my job. I mean, I wouldn't get fired from my job. I don't think. Would I? I have to think about this very carefully. No, I don't think I would. I didn't know there was a poll. I'm playing with job. Do it again. Hey Mia, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday so far. And good luck on the job application, Horror. Good luck. You got this. I'm sending you all of my luck. I don't need it for the rest of the week. I don't care. You can have the rest of my luck. It's not much left, but you know, it's there. I'll be fine because some bad things are saying I might have said things that I said under Nutter. Redact something I want to say. No. Make it sloppy. No, don't make it sloppy. And if you get fired from your job, Jessie, it would be good for you. I mean, yeah. It saves me having to quit. It probably would push me to look for another job. And I do need to. You figure that if you end up as roadkill, you definitely won't make it for Christmas dinner. Your mother's already mad enough that you're visiting for only a week, so you don't want to know how she'd react if you don't come home at all. You're a yard from your apartment building when two very familiar hairy things burst out the front door and charge towards you. Oh my God, they're so cute. Why are they so cute? They're so adorable. Chad, do you see the doggos? Look how cute they are. No, don't redact. If you get fired, they're going to have to compensate you. Well, it depends on why they're firing me, Faye. So they can't dismiss me unfairly. They have to have a very legitimate reason for dismissing me, which I don't think they'll find. No, they leap straight at you, yapping noisily, knocking you off balance. You take a step back right into a patch of ice. You flail frantically in the blind hope of catching a nearby railing. Fortunately, someone catches your arm before you faceplant onto the sidewalk. Oh, they're pretty. They're pretty. If you get fired, then you can go full-time simping for Shrek. Yeah, but I don't earn enough money for full-time shrimping on Shrek. Full-time shrinking on Shrek? How would you shrink? Shrink on Shrek. Twitch will ban me. My cuties, right? Look how adorable. And look at the smug face on this one. It's like, Well, very legitimate reason, cries an American. Shrimping on Shrek. No, shrinking on Shrek. Not shrimping. Okay. It's Nat, your housemate. I'm so sorry. Kehoe and Liz dashed out before I could clip their leashes on. Liz wags her tail and beams at you, while Kehoe gives you a smug smile, completely unrepentant, despite their role in your near-death experience. I'm never too busy to give the dogs a good pat. Give Nat a quick nod and wave before continuing on. No, we give the doggos a good pat. We like the doggos. They're cute. You want to do a lot to Shrek? Not really, Nutter. I don't really want to do a lot to Shrek. There isn't much I want to do to him, I don't think. Despite what Berry... No, come back, Mia! Come back! Despite what Berry might be writing for me to say and do to Shrek. I am a little bit concerned about what to expect. I think either shrimping on Shrek or shrinking on Shrek, for where Shrek eats Jatsu, could bring you enough revenue to support you. Wait, shrinking on Shrek, is that vor? Would that be classed as vor? A friend of mine used to have a dog named Maho, which he claimed meant magic in Chinese. Is that accurate? Is Maho? I mean, I suppose it depends on the dialect. So in Cantonese, it'd be Morsa. So it's not really Maho. It might be Mandarin, no pink. I could be very wrong. I don't speak Mandarin. So I wouldn't really know. Oh, magic in Japanese is maho. Okay, so maybe they meant it as Japanese rather than Chinese. You mention him a lot for not being interested in it because chat keeps bringing him up, Shroomy, when Jesse sees Shrek. Oh my god. You don't think? No, I don't think. Okay, mystery solved. Ta-da! See, chat is amazing. My chat is full of knowledge, full of good knowledge. You technically have no time to spare, but you've never been able to resist these two. You toss the toy bone for Liz and then give Kehoe a pat. Liz scampers off happily in search of the bone, and Kehoe gives you an imperious bark of satisfaction. Nat watches you, gaze lingering, expression hovering somewhere between fond and sad, and something you still don't have a name for. Even now, her voice carries a warmth you spent the past few weeks trying to forget. Will she miss us? 4 weeks ago. The breakup had been amicable, mature. You'd both simply been moving in opposite directions, or so Nat had put it anyway. You stand in the kitchen of your shared apartment, reeling from all that had been said and left unsaid. The radiator hisses unevenly in the corner, working overtime to fill the silence. A half-drunk mug of tea sits between you, long since gone cold. Did we have a breakup 4 months ago? Shrek, please let me in your swamp. Is that how you'd beg Shrek, Nutter? You'd be on your knees and you'd be like, Shrek, please let me in your swamp. Oh my god, why did I repeat it in such a way? Look what you guys do. No.
Why is it so squelchy?
Why is it so squelchy in his swamp? Don't create a clip. Oh my god. Oh no, not the clip. I hate this. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get rid of. I blame Teddy. Teddy is the one who did this. I might need the Shrek as a voice clip. What, just saying, Shrek, please let me in your swamp? Chills Mia. Cover your ears, Mia. It's okay. It's okay. You're safe here. You sense that Nat hadn't been happy for a while now, but you hadn't realised that it had gotten this bad. Breakup bad. Wait, were we dating Nat? I zoned out, just heard Jatsu begging for Shrek Wild. No, I wasn't begging. I was reenacting Nutter. I was pretending to be Nutter. Are you even happy with me? I'm not unhappy, just too busy and distracted deep down. I know I haven't been happy. Oh, but I don't know the full story behind our relationship with Nat. Wait, she's our roommate and she's our ex? No, no, Alice, don't do that. Tattoo pegs, no. Oh, do I have to turn that into a sound clip? Oh my god. Oh, do I have to do that? Oh, I hate it here. I hate it here. Fine. Maybe I'm not unhappy, just too busy and distracted. Because I don't know the relationship, Jesse, why you break up with her. Is it so you can love Shrek more? Yes, I can chase after Shrek, who doesn't want me anyway. No, Jesse willingly said they turn it into a sound clip. Yes, I willingly said that I would. One itchy eye, hang on. Oh my god. Itchy eyeball. Okay. Truth is, you've been so busy with your own career that you'd stop paying attention to what was happening between you and Nat. Perhaps in some ways you'd be willfully refused. You'd willfully refuse to see the warning signs because you'd thought your relationship with Nat was
anything
too
you
good
want
to
and
fail.
anything you ask for.
I'm interested how the devs found you and find you the correct person for this game with this chat. So, funnily enough, they saw my gameplay of Our Life, and they obviously because of that, they then came to me and was like, "Hey, I saw your gameplay of Our Life and thought that Main Crisis would really suit you as a streamer." They clearly hadn't seen the wild side of chat, because my streams for Our Life has been quite quiet and quite calm and quite you know, like just nice and calm and chill. And then you guys come in today and I'm trying to represent this demo. Well, I'm not representing it. I am playing the demo to help support the developers. And you guys are all like, love Shrek, Jatsu. You love Shrek. Bjorn, you missed the vote. Wait, what? So, yeah. So, Merry Crisis, Monsoon Games, the developer of Merry Crisis, saw my gameplay of Our Life and then contacted me and asked me if I'd be interested in playing the extended version of their demo. So I said, yes, I would be. Perhaps in some ways you'd willfully refuse to see the warning signs because you'd thought your relationship with Nat was too good to fail. The last 4 years with Nat had been some of the best years of your life. Stupidly, naively, you'd had genuinely expected those good times to last forever. Nat reaches over and takes your hand in hers, smooth and warm and big-knuckled. It's a gesture that's so familiar and makes your heart ache. I love you, but we can't keep going on like this. Something sharp and desperate claws at your throat. Can't we work this out? Not saying I know a dead end when I see one. Oh. I vote I hate Barry. No, why did you vote I hate Barry, Bjorn? No. Jessica, how do we ban someone? I'm joking. I mean, if you want, you can time Bjorn out for like 2 seconds. He loves it when he gets timed out. Just so I'm bad. Jessica, can I have a cookie? Cookies are in Ada's stream. Taiyaki's in my stream. Don't ban, do 1,000. Oh no, that's not even 1,000, that's 100,000 timeout. I won't, I'm only bullying, go for it. Bjorn has punishment. Bjorn does like punishment. He likes having a leash put on him. He likes being put in the crate. He likes being spanked. I don't know how Newt Newt does it, honestly. I don't know how Newt Newt does it. Crate time. I don't have bean cookies. Bjorn is a masochist. Oh no, Mia, don't run away. Oh no, 600 seconds. You can undo the timeout as well, Berry. I'm sure you can like set it for like a certain amount of times. Not just 600 seconds. You can make it as short as like 2 seconds or something. To be honest, I'm not the type of person to beg someone to stay if they don't want to stay. So for me, I would probably end up nod silently. I know a dead end when I see one. So let's do that. As much as you wish things had worked out between you, you've lived long enough to know that sometimes things just don't go the way you want them to. You know a dead end when you see one. The two of you stare at each other from across the table. The silence stretches between you. A part of you wants to cling on, but was there anything left to save? I support Jatsu and the anti-Shrek team. Thank you, Bjorn. The only one who supports the anti-Shrek. A week passes. 3rd of December. Oh, did we move out? You're still living with Nat in the same tiny apartment. Okay, we didn't move out. We are still living in the same apartment with Nat. You're still living with Nat in the same tiny apartment. You've really packed your things into neatly labelled boxes, and you've been scouring websites for apartments to rent, but New York City rent is sky high. As a late 20-something-year-old without much savings to your name, there just aren't many options. Try my best to move on. Unlike when belongings or feelings prove a lot harder to pack up and stow away. To be honest, emotions are hard. What? Oh my god, what? Oh my god, Bjorn. What did you do? Honestly, what? What did Bjorn even say? Oh my god, you love it. Oh my god, you guys. Barry the bully. Barry's found someone she can bully. And if I don't need this because I'd rather see you kiss Barry than hate Barry. No. You want me to kiss Barry? What? Shoot me? Not the not the I just wrote to hate Barry. Welcome to Jazz's chat where everyone bullies everyone. No one is safe. No one is safe. Oh dear. To be honest, personally, I would try best to move on, but they're not wrong in saying that emotions are very hard to put away. What do I choose? I feel like the second option would be more me. Unlike my belongings, my feelings prove a lot harder to pack up and stow away. Truth is, you're still in love with Nat. You keep expecting to wake up curled around her in the bed you once shared, hoping these past weeks could just disappear like a fog in a cold autumn morning. The boxes continue sitting by the door, a reminder of the life you'd once shared. You try to tell yourself that this is for the best, that this is what Nat wants. But you see it in Nat's eyes sometimes, moments of weakness, where she's unable to hide the way she still feels for you. You can't help thinking that if you could just find the right things to say or do, you might still be able to save this relationship. This is tough. I mean, I do believe in working things out as well as walking away when you should walk away. But there's also only so many times you can try and work things out before it just doesn't work out anymore. A car honks loudly. The sound of traffic transports you back to the cold street. Breath fogging in December air, it's beginning to snow properly now. Tiny snowflakes settle in Nat's hair on the shoulders of her jacket. Reflexively, Eileen's brushed off, step back, establishing distance. No, I probably would, out of reflex, brush them off. Wait, what? What is going on in chat? Wait. I last read Bury the Bully, and I only voted I need this because I'd rather see you. I'll be censoring beyond. Bury, I like bullying though. Throws lightly a piece of pistachio. Look, how was rehearsal? I hope you had fun and welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely and wonderful first day so far. Is that an option? I'll allow it. Kiss Shrek, but I ship Chat and Berry Morton. What? Jesse isn't kissing. Jesse, can I take the copper in your walls? Why are you taking copper in my walls? Why are we demolishing my walls? I remember this. Repeat after me. No, don't run away, Mia. Have I been ignored again? No, I'm sorry. I was immersed into reading the story. I'm showing Jessie how to leave. Okay, chat. I will leave. Goodbye. It is the end of stream. All right. Bye. No, I'm only kidding. Jessie cuts out Shrek's wife in photos and replaces Shrek's wife with her. That would not be a thing. Not a thing that I do. No, I meant relationship. Can I see? Oh, I'm sorry, me. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like from chat, because you know, chat's being a little bit. Chat's being big bullies. I'm not ignoring you, cutie patootie. Yeah, I wasn't ignoring you, not on purpose. I was immersed in the game. I was reading. But yes, welcome in, Lark. Jessie will be kissing Shrek. Just no. No, that is correct. You haven't. Was that ever a question? Chat's been what chat usually is. Yeah, that is also true. Chat has just been chat at this point. But I love you all for it. You guys are amazing. Before you realise what you're doing, you reach out to gently brush the snow from Nat's hair, tucking a stray strand behind her ear. You hear the soft intake of breath when your fingers graze her ear. Nat blinks, cheeks colouring slightly in surprise. You pull your hand back, wondering if you've crossed the line. But Nat's gaze is warm, and it makes you wonder if she too is thinking of all the winter holidays you spent together, making snow angels and sipping hot chocolate by a window. For a moment, you can just about pretend you're 21 again, college seniors, still in love and full of hope for the future. The space between you seems to crackle, but the silence is a thick layer of hard-packed ice. It's Nat who breaks the silence. When does your flight leave? 3.5 hours. With a change of expression worthy of an 80s sitcom, all the colour bleeds out of Nat's face. Shit, need a lift? At your hesitation, Nat waves a hand. It's no problem. What's the point of a holiday if you can't even use it to savour? Nat falters a little at this, but soldiers on. A housemate in a time of crisis. The hesitation when Nat said housemate makes your heart constrict. Shake your head stiffly. I can't keep relying on Nat like this. Give Nat a grateful hug, thank you. How could I repay you? Do you want my firstborn child? I joke. I mean, honestly, I don't know. This is difficult. Well, what do you mean get used to it already, dingus? Who's the dingus? I'm the dingus? Are you calling me a dingus, Lark? Am I the big dingus here? Am I the dingus? As Sonic constantly runs away and goes for cover, can come from chat is chat. If you love me, you'd give me cake. I will once you win the bet. If you win the bet, which I'm hoping you won't. But knowing my luck, you will win. Shrek is going to destroy Jatsu's walls. You might as well collect the copper afterwards. No, hang on, Ernest. Why is Shrek destroying my walls? What was going on? Why is he destroying my walls? Cake or slang cake? No, actual cake, not slang cake. I had to think, what? Slang cake? What's slang cake? All she has is moldy bread. Exactly, what is a slang cake? Don't worry about it, Mia. Exactly, yes I do. Was there icing on it? And if so, can I have it? Can you imagine icing on slang cake? Would it be tasty, or would it just be sticky? God. Oh my God, I need to stop. I'm so terrible. You are the dig bingers. No, wait, something off with the last sentence. I'm actually here. Welcome back, Leo. How was food? I'm assuming you went off to have food. You don't give me cake just because. I mean, I look, like I said, if you win the bet, I will buy you cake, Berry. You can have the whole cake. I can bake you a cake. I can't bake cakes. No, okay, that's a lie. I can bake cakes, but they're not very good. They end up coming out as flat as a pancake. And yeah, I just don't know how to get my cakes to rise and stay risen. It just falls flat and it's not great. Jasu, if you marry Shrek, will Shrek take your last name? I mean, he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to. Only if he wants to. Oh, hell yeah, Mia. Dough or donks, huh? Shrek is destroying Jatsu's walls. Why is he destroying my walls? I mean, icing is sticky and sweet. Oh no, Mia. It'll be sticky regardless. Just be careful not to make it too runny. Even sticky and goopy mess. Oh, Mia, you're so innocent. You're so cute and innocent. Oh my God, I just want to pinch your cheeks and be like, Mia, you're so adorable. It was tasty. And now I have 7 months subscription here. Yes, you do. Congratulations. And thank you for the 7-month resub. Well, pancake is also cake. Yeah, but it's not the type of cake I want though. Faye. I want a proper full-on big fluffy cake. Baking powder. No, even with baking powder, it just ends up shriveling up. It just shrivels up and it's not great. Shrek suit. No, not Shrek suit. Jesse, you need baking powder and gluten. But I do put baking powder in it. It just shrinks. I really want to say like every man who sees me, but I know I'll get told off for that. Why are you laughing at me? I'm not laughing at you, Mia. I think it's absolutely adorable. Takes berry and leaves, which cheeks, face or cake? This is mine now. No, give me back berry. I can't take faces on cakes. Oh, you can't make faces, not can't take faces on cake. Oh my God. Thank you for saving me. Accurate. What do you mean accurate? I'm so sorry, I triggered a coughing fit. I'm so sorry, I triggered a coughing fit. Let me hydrate. Oh my God. Rip in peace, Jatsu. It won't be in peace if I'm suffering.
Lem, 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 lem.
Thank you for the lem, lem, lem. Oh my God. I'm dying. Feel the peace in the suffering. Is this revenge for me saying that you have to push through the suffering, Lark? Don't die until we sort out life insurance. It won't be worth very much though, Leo. Only 9% spicy horror? Yes, it is. And you didn't thank me for them lem. I'm sorry. Thank you for them lems. Deal with it. Look. Oh my god. 78% nice and 85% evil. Oh my god, you're more evil than you are nice. One must imagine Jatsu happy. Hang on, why must you imagine Jatsu happy? Can't Jatsu just be happy without the imagining? Ada's only 49%. That's a lie. Only 49% spicy is an absolute lie. 94% nice. You have to be nice to me, Ada. Barry abandoned me. Also about gonna lay in bed. Go, Mia. Cakes and bakes. Cakes and bakes are good. How did Barry abandon you? I'm innocent. You are not innocent. I know you're not. We pick on you too much for you to be happy. I mean, as long as I get a good laugh out of it, it's fine. I don't mind you guys bullying me. I can laugh at myself. I don't take myself too seriously. Give Nat a grateful hug. Thank you. Let's give her a hug. You pull Nat into a hug. Nat lets out a small sound of surprise, but a second later relaxes into your arms. You breathe deeply, inhaling the familiar scent of Nat. For a moment, you can almost pretend that nothing has changed between you. The thought brings a warm sting to your eyes, and you step back, blinking quickly. Thanks, Nat. I really appreciate it. No, you didn't take me with you. 77% spicy for Leo. I'm always nice to you, Jessie. Even said today. Fuck you. Ada did say that, actually. She did say that. Because we were having a quite a deep discussion early on this morning. We were having a deep discussion, and we were talking about our insecurities and whatnots. And then Ada turned around and said, I would fuck you, basically. A deep discussion. Yeah, we were having a deep discussion. You were reading chat. Yeah, I was reading chat. That's perfect score on the rice purity test. What could that be if not innocent? Ada's not innocent at all. I'm going to dip my tentacles into DVD and see what it's like tonight. Have a good stream. Thank you for stopping by, Horror. Hope DBD goes well. I just experienced a lot. Did you just say F word? I did. A deep discussion. I know when you're in chat. Wow, I get it. Yes, deep both ways. Oh my god, we're in the streaming shift now. Oh my god, Jazzy's just gonna be shit with everyone. Do I need to do fan art? Ada's embodiment of unsay so. Exactly. You think I'm bad? Ada's even worse. Ada's a bad influence on me. Although I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. Goes into corner and cries. Oh, here's a tissue, Barry. Here you go. Wipe those tears away. There, pat. It just goes less bad. Barry left me here with dolls. Oh, how am I dull? That's so mean. How am I dull? I'm all alone. You are not alone, Leo. You have everyone else in chat with you. Nat's expression is gentle, but you catch a flicker of something you can't quite decipher. En route to JFK. Nat's one of the few New Yorkers you know who owns a set of wheels. You spent countless weekends exploring the small towns along the Hudson River, hiking in the nearby Catskills, going on road trips. You've been driving through a blizzard in Quebec, singing terrible pop songs at the top of your lungs when you first realised how in love with Nat you were. You've been driving through a blizzard in... oh no, wait, hang on, I've already read that. Was the game frozen? Oh, okay. At the next stop sign, Nat turns to glance at you. What were you saying when your family asked you what you're still doing in New York? You'd expected to return to Singapore after college, but you'd started dating Nat in senior year, so you found a way to stay a little longer. No, wait, what? Why are you saving this for later? What did you clip, Ernest? What did you clip? Shuffles off with Barry. No, don't leave with Barry. Don't leave me. 1 year led to the next, and before you knew it, you spent nearly 3 years in New York after graduating. I do miss Singapore. Sometimes I wonder what I'm still doing here, even without Nat, New York starting to feel like home. To be honest, I've never been clipping the good sauce. No, it's not good sauce. It's terrible, out of context sauce. I've never been to Singapore, and I actually would like to visit Singapore. I hear the food out there is really good, and that's the only reason why I want to go to Singapore is for the food. I enjoy food and eating different types of food. Come to Singapore, I do have to plan a trip out there. Faye, like honestly, it's no lie. I do. I'll bring you everywhere to eat. I will rely on you. I'll be relying on you. Are you saying you don't want me to be happy, Jatsu? I do want you to be happy, Leo, but I want you to be happy here with me and only me. Me only. I'll stow away in your luggage. Let's go, Mia. Let's go. But yeah, no, I would love to go to Singapore. It does look amazing out there. Because I've had a cousin that's worked out in Singapore as well, and she seemed to really love it. At this point, you've been in New York for 7 years. You have a small circle of friends and favourite spots, things you hate about the city and things you defend to the ends of the earth. But some days, there's a bone-deep ache that niggles at you when you think about returning home. Nan pushed you to settle in New York, but you know it had put a strain on your relationship. Not knowing if you'd one day want to move back to Singapore. At times, you do wonder if the breakup had always been inevitable. Without Nat, you're not sure there's anything left in this city for you. You let out a long exhale and look out the window on your side of the car. Maybe I would like to return home someday. Nat stares at you for a long time, the pain in her eyes unmistakable. And an ad's about to start. I was trying to read through this bit before the ad started, but it looks like it's going to start soon. So let's do word games and then we'll continue. You booked a hotel for both of us and we meet in Singapore, want to go there at some point as well. Let's do it! A group trip! Let's go! That'd be a lot of fun doing a group trip though. I bet you we'd have like lots of... We'd be laughing our heads off. Anna, do I need to protect myself? Do I need to protect myself? My oh my god. Is this game WLW? What does WLW stand for, Leo? No, don't worry, I use protection. That's not the part I'm worried about. I got ads now, be right back. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, what is WLW, Leo? I remember the time I searched it up. I'm going. Wait. No. Oh no, me, I'm so sorry. I forgot that word is triggered for you. Oh no, me, I'm so sorry. Come back, it's okay. It's okay. I'm so sorry you Googled it. I'm so sorry you Googled it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I like aggressively hugging or something? But no. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Mia. You should have asked. You should have asked, and I would have told you not to. I would have told you not to search it up on Google. Oh my god. No, we didn't pass the level. It's okay. We can restart. The horrors. I bet the horrors. Did you at least get a good description of it? Well done, Faye, for first, and well done, Ernest, for second. Let's go. Where's Rin? Rin is usually all over word games. She'd be crying because she couldn't win. This one's weird. Unfortunately. Was it educational though, Mia? That's the most important thing. Was it educational? If okay. If okay. Okay, I'll start you guys off. We have a hook. There's a hoof as well. HOOF. Fish hook. Well done, Faye. I mean, that means fish would be a word. Aggressive hugging. I don't want to be educated, but the more knowledge, the more power, Mia. Honestly, trust me, the more knowledge, the more power. Okay, back from ads. Welcome back, Faye. Would kiosk count as a word? Oh, it would if there was 2 Ks, I think. Aggressive hugging. I do believe in, like, being educated and having a better understanding of the world will give you more power to make better decisions in your life. That is my Fisk. Leo. Why is no one taking hoof? H-O-F, hoof. Take the word. Because Newt's not here. Is Nunu busy? I hope whatever she's up to is going well. Pin me in real life. Wait, what are we pinning of adders? I don't know what she's doing. That's fine. But well done, Faye, for first. Well done, me for second. Well done, Ernest, for third. And that is the end of word games. And we go back to our stream. In real life, do you not know what your wife does like during her day-to-day? Or like at least a vague idea of what she does day-to-day, Bjorn? Nat stares at you for a long time. The pain in her eyes unmistakable. There's a brief silence. Actually, no, don't pin me real. I might get a panic attack right now. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, Ada, don't. WLW means women loving women, but oh yeah, I don't think it's just women loving women. I think it's just a mixture. This game does have the LGBTQ tag on it on Steam. So I think it's because when we were selecting our characters, we were able to choose either to be female, male, or non-binary. So it is LGBTQ friendly. I'm working, she's doing something at home. Probably chilling and relaxing because she deserves a break. I don't know if this city will feel the same without you. The traffic light turns green again finally, and Nat starts the car up again. Nat slides into a spot at the airport drop-off area. See you when you get back? You can't help but think about all the times Nat had driven you to the airport, kissed you goodbye, and told you how much she'd missed you while you were gone. How many things you had done together without knowing it would be the last time. Nat reaches across the center console and takes your hand. Your heart leaps to your throat. There's something soft and unguarded in her gaze that makes you want to lean in. Do we lean in for a kiss, or do we not? I mean, we are broken up. I think it'd be pretty bad of us if we leant in for a kiss. Jess, there's a lot of work, yeah? Oh, what do you mean I'm a lot of work? The girl who only woo, what? Weave, loving, weave. I mean, it could be weave, loving, weave. It could be weave, loving, weave because it's an all pronoun thing. Who only works one day. One day could have been really, really stressful, Bjorn. You don't know that. She needs a break from Jadsu. She needs. Why does Nunu need a break from me? What have I done to deserve this? What have I done to deserve this today? You guys are absolute menaces. I thought I was the menace. I thought I was the gremlin menace, but you guys are even worse. You guys are absolutely terrible today. Lean and press a kiss to Nat's cheek. That's a terrible idea. Say goodbye. I think it's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea. Say goodbye. You squeeze your eyes shut and force yourself to take a deep breath before turning back to Nat. Merry Christmas, Nat. Barry's the menace. Ban me. Now you're just deliberately provoking Barry just so she'd ban you, Bjorn. Bjorn, you need to come up with something funny for the pin as I feel mean with the other one. No, it's fine. The other one's fine. Jazzy, why would you leave her for a Scottish dude? Why wouldn't I, Nutter?
Why wouldn't I? Scottish dude is like way up here, high up on the list. Your bot instructed us to be terrible. My bot did no such thing. My bot actually said that a lot of you were supposed to be nice. Okay, when you come back with something funny. Oh my god, Barry. Barry, oh my god. You shut the car door behind you, heart thudding in your chest. You've been a whisker away from a bad decision. One very long flight later. How long does it take to fly from New York to Singapore? So from the UK to Asia in general, it takes about 11 hours, give or take. 24th December. You wheel your luggage into the lift of your public housing block. The doors are about to clang shut when someone dashes towards you at full speed. Stick out a hand to stop the door. Oh god, poke at the alarm button to... Oh, we were timed. We had to do a time decision. What? That was unfair. You leap into action, but the lift completely ignores your valiant hand waving. Those old lifts have a mind of their own. Just as you're about to panic, the lift doors clang shut around a boot. There's a boot. A second later, the doors jerk back open and the person strolls in grinning at you. She's cute. Wow, nearly lost your fingers for me. Appreciate it. Wink. For you, anything. Give the woman a friendly smile. Shrug and jerk a chin at the button's floor. We'll give the woman a friendly smile. Oh my god. Check out the Scottish band, Scaryville, you'll get it. Wait, are you trying to convince Nutter to the Scottish? Are you trying to convince Nutter to enjoy the Scottish people? Ooh, only the strong Scottish men to carry me back to this swamp and make me hiss. Oh my god, Nutter. Roses are red, violets aren't blue, jazz. She's got no riz and she's got no man too. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so mean, Leo. But it's not wrong. It is absolutely 100% right. I have no riz and I've got no man. Oh dear, I think it was 14 hours from the UK to Japan. Really? That long? Usually, like, my flight to Hong Kong only takes about 11 hours. Well, it depends on the route it takes, and what plane it is, basically. It looks like 19 to 20 hours from New York to Singapore. That is a very long flight. But you didn't write that, so sorry, gotta time you out. Oh my god. Correct, based on the travel time I had. The current character looks like Bobby Pin from... You're right. She does look like Bobby Pin from Date Everything. Oh my god, do I have a type? Do I have a type? Because I like Bobby from the Date Everything as well. And I'm like, oh, she's cute. Do I have a type? Oh, I think I have a type. The person smiles back at you and steps into the lift. Oh my god. When I flew from Finland to China, it was an overnight flight. But how long was the overnight flight, Nutter? You can't just say overnight. Overnight could be like 7 hours or 8 hours. No riz, no man, and no financial plan. It's Jatsu. It's Jatsu. It really is me. Jatsu loves Shrek and Bobby Pins. What won't you simp over? What won't I simp over? I'm trying to think of what I won't simp over. The list of not simping is kind of low. It's kind of small. Weird, she doesn't look like Shrek at all. Come on now, Ernest. Oh, Bjorn is trying. Oh, bless Bjorn. She reaches out to press the button for the 11th floor, the one you live on. You put 2 and 2 together. This must be Shay, your neighbour's new tenant, the one your mother complains about in every phone call. The company she brings home, the late night jamming sessions with her bandmates, the muddy mountain bike track she leaves in the corridor. You study the woman in greater detail as the lift starts trundling upwards. She's wearing ripped black jeans and a sleeveless red tee, which shows off strong shoulders, defined muscles and tan, sun-kissed skin. Oh my god, I'm struggling to read today. Struggling to read. There's a guitar case slung over her shoulder. When you return your gaze to the woman's eyes, you realise you've been caught staring. She winks at you. Like what you see? Her voice is low and playfully flirtatious, and you can definitely see why your mother disapproves. Laugh, sorry, it's just, I've heard a lot about you, Shay, right? We're neighbours, I say, matter of fact. Blink, brain short-circuiting slightly. Do you happen to flirt with everyone you meet in the lift? Oh my god, that's so rude. Jessie's getting flustered. I am! I'm struggling to read, getting flustered. Let's do laugh, sorry, it's just, I've heard a lot about you, Shay, right? That's awful combat for Benedict's poet. Jessie's getting flustered. Jessie doesn't simp over the English language. I like the moon earrings. Her moon earrings are cool. Shay's eyebrows lift in surprise, then realisation dawns. Right. Your mother talks about you all the time. Complains about how I left home, no doubt. Shay's smile broadens. Among other things. Your conversation's interrupted by a loud ding as the lift arrives on your floor. You step out of the lift into the corridor after Shay. You'd spent countless afternoons kicking a ball back and forth along this very corridor with your brother. Simp. Thank you for the 10 bits, Ada. Thank you. Jazzu and Shay sit in the tree. Kissning. That's not how you spell kissing. That's kissning. Who's kissning? Thank you for the lems, Leo. You spent countless afternoons kicking a ball back and forth along this very corridor with your brother. You catalogue the changes since the last time you've been back home for Lunar New Year. It's been more than 8 months since then, much to your mother's disapproval. For one, there's a new row of thriving plants extending from your family's unit to the one next door. Shay smiles at you and gestures down the corridor. Want to be introduced to the fam? You blink. A split second later, you realise that she's referring to her plants. What do you mean? Because I pointed out a spelling mistake. Okay, now I'm bitchless and bitless. Oh, I'm sorry, Ada. I'm sorry. Yes, you really promised that. Ernest, are you are you coming to collect on that promise from Nutter? Is that what you mean? Thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna mute for 2 seconds. I need to cough. Oh my god, the spam of the blems. Spam of the blems. But thank you for the hydrate.
Yes, mistress. Anything you want. Anything
no.
you ask for. Not the squelchy.
Why is it so squelchy?
Oh, the deep meow. I keep thinking that's Cooper because Cooper always uses that one when he comes in. I'm like, Cooper! But it's not Cooper. It's Ernest. I didn't mean to sound disappointed. I'm not disappointed, don't worry. You're fine. Wait, Lark, are you a bitch? Did you just call yourself as a bitch? Are you Ada's bitch? Right, laugh, sure, why not? Shake my hair, maybe next time. Laugh, sure, why not? I beg your pardon, I am the bitch, okay?
You're such a good...
No, not the pet. You know in Lion King, where, is it Pumbaa? And one of the hyenas is like, it's the pig. And then Pumbaa turns out, it's not the pig, it is Mr. Pig. Is that you, Lark? Not saying you're Pumbaa, but the whole bitch thing. It's not bitch, it is the bitch. You are not the pig. Would you bend over? Wait, who? Lark or me? You've never seen The Lion King, Barry? You should definitely watch the original 2D animation. The original 2D animation is really good. Like the older Disney films are actually pretty like up there. Shay introduces each plant to you in loving detail. The finicky orchid, the indestructible ZZ plant, and the drama queen fiddle leaf fig. Finally, Shay waves at her family's sad bougainvillea that has been neglected for years. Bougainvillea? Oh my god, I can't pronounce that word.
Hey, maybe you could give this poor soul some TLC while you're here. I'm only here for a week. Oh. Shay's face falls slightly, but she quickly recovers. I wouldn't, sorry, demisexual. Wait, what? Ada has chat pegged. I've really hardly seen any Disney films. I had no childhood. I mean, you don't have to have seen a lot of Disney films to have a childhood. You can have a childhood without Disney as well. We'll make it count. See you around, neighbour. You continue on your way down the corridor to your unit. I'm home. Your mother rushes out of the kitchen to smack you in the arm. Ow, what? Why? You should have come back a week earlier or stayed a week longer. 1 week, pathetic. Not even enough time to binge watch a K-drama. A second later, she pulls you into a brief hug. Really? A hug? Faye, can you confirm that Singaporean Asian parents would actually hug you? Because I can guarantee you, I have rarely received a hug from my parents. Although that's a lie. When my granddad passed away and I was actually out there in Hong Kong, something had happened and I was very upset. So I ended up proper like full on crying. And my dad actually pulled me in for a hug. So that was really sweet. But yeah, but generally speaking, Asian parents don't really hug their kids. It's very unheard of. Let's go into my outer context. Oh my god. They may decline. There are certain things I unfortunately cannot do out of personal reasons. Don't require any fucking consent. She's pegging us. Let's Ada's pegging everyone. Yeah, you could have a childhood with Ghibli. Exactly. I had a childhood with Ghibli as well. Ada's a good bean. Ada is a good bean. A childhood with no Disney is like a monster with no caffeine. That's not true, Nutter. I had crime TV. Why is mum kind of hot? Mum is okay. She's not my cup of tea. Apple from tree. I tried to hug my mum the other week as I was going away and she moved away from me. Oh no. Hey Newt, welcome in. Hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday so far. You gotta stop that Asian parents really don't. What else did I say after that? Lark. What else did I say after that? Everyone with consent. Okay, that's important. Yes, consent is very important. Here she is. Here she is. And thank you for redeeming Taiyakis to both Newt and Lark. Also, Mama Drama. Are we venting? We are. Well, our mum here has pulled us in for a hug. So I was like, Asian mums don't really hug their kids. I mean, do they? Is this different in Singapore? Because we're based in Singapore. Is it different in Singapore, or is it just, Jessie, can I have a poor man's mlem, please? Mlem, lem, 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 lem. There you go, Leo. No venting?
Lem, 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 lem.
Why not? Venting is fun. It's stress relief sometimes. But no, we're not really venting. We're discussing whether this is a game thing or actual Singapore thing, or, you know, just Asian parents just don't hug their kids. That's all it is. Well, okay, that's a lie. It's not that they don't. It's just very rare that they do. Is that a thing? I have an Asian mum who I tried to hug last time I saw her to welcome her into my home, and she walked by me. Oh no. Oh no, Newt. That's exactly what Berry has said. But Berry isn't Asian. Berry's Caucasian. But she just said that her mum also tried to get away from her. Them fart worked. Oh god. Thanks everyone in Jersey. Darren, we love you, Jersey. Oh, thank you, Bjorn. Thank you. Well, it's not that, but I mean, I rarely hug my parents in general. I don't even hug my sisters, which I think is, it's not weird. It just feels weird to hug them. I think it's because we didn't grow up in that sort of way. Like with my friends, I'll hug my friends. Friends, I don't know. I don't feel uncomfortable hugging my friends, but like, if my sister came in for a hug, I would be very awkward about it. Like, okay, pat, get off me now, kind of thing. Like, I love you, but just don't touch me, kind of thing.
But no, it's different with friends. With friends, I don't mind the hugging. Mine are clingy. Oh, Barry is what kind of Asian? Caucasian. Caucasian. I would, but you'll time me out on when I didn't know this. I wish Russians would have a non-hug culture. Do you guys like? Well, does your family hug a lot, Ada? And beat you with a stick? Wait, why are we beating Bjorn with a stick? Everyone should buy the IKEA monkey plush and get hugs with like Punch. Oh, Punch is so cute. I cling to my sister. I love my sister. Move back, come back home. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Yeah, no, like, don't get me wrong, I do love my sisters and I do try to show it to them in terms of like supporting them and what they want to do. If they need financial help, I'll try and provide them with financial help that they need. I'll like give them money or, you know, send them money that they require. But in terms of like physical affection, it is kind of difficult. Like I said, I find it very awkward to do so. My youngest sister does try and hug me, bless her, and I do try and hug her back, but again it's a very awkward situation for me and I'm like, okay pat, you're all right, like, okay, now get off, like I love you but get off. Get off. don't touch me. But I'm not like that with friends. Like I like hugging my friends. I've given you hugs before. You have, Leah, you have. Wait, as in like to Barry? Oh, fine. Never mind then. I'll take that back. Why are we beating with a stick? I don't know why we're beating Beyond with a stick. Get a hockey stick. Oh no. Was trying to hug me. Oh no. Yes, every greeting, especially females, everyone hugs long and tight. I hate it. Oh no. Oh no. Gathers all sticks and tosses them out. Me as like protect everyone. Think about what you said. No violence. I've hugged you before, Jazz. Yeah, you have. On the other end of the spectrum, Beyond's European family group by double cheek kiss, and it throws me all the way every. Yeah, again, the whole double cheek kiss as well. It's not something that I'm used to or something that I do either. When someone comes in for like a double cheek kiss, like I try to go with the flow of things. If I'm able to, but sometimes I misjudge it, especially with the double cheek kiss. Sometimes I end up smacking the person in the face with my own face. So I headbutt them by accident, not on purpose, because I misjudge it and I'm like, oh wait, hang on, we're doing this, okay? So I just end up like full on headbutting them by accident. So they never want to do it again with me because I headbutt them by accident, not on purpose. Oh my god. Don't talk ill about the day. If someone comes in with kisses, I'm gone. So do you run away, Mia, even if it's just a cheek kiss? I think Barry's abusing me. You love it when Barry abuses you. I let hugs while I am too in love to be hugged. No, La, don't be silly. Don't be silly. This is why you can't get men. You can cuss them rather than kiss them. Right, talking about kisses. This is years and years ago. I went on a date with this guy and he was I'm sure I've mentioned this briefly ages ago as well. He was kind of, I mean, it was okay, but he was very boring and he didn't interact with me the way I'd hoped he would. And the reason why it was very boring is because I was the one asking all the questions. I was the one trying to keep the conversation going because I was nervous, I was anxious, I didn't know what to do. So I tried to keep things flowing and whatnot. And the guy must have thought that the date went very well because he then tried to come in for a kiss, which I was very unprepared for. And I was like, oh crap, what do I do? And in that split second moment, I was just like, okay, if I reject him, it's going to look bad. He's going to feel really bad. So I can't reject him, but I can't let him kiss me because I don't want to kiss him either. I was just like, what the hell do I do? And in the last moment, I turned my head and I let him kiss me on the cheek. I was just like, okay, yep, that's fine. You can kiss me on the cheek. It's good. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, oh my God, that was not very coy to me. Kissing I don't know if he thought it was very coy or very demure. I don't know. But I was just so anxious and so nervous. And the fact that I was doing my best to carry the conversation and push the date along and whatnot and get the flow of conversation as much as I could. And I just got so tired and overwhelmed and so bored of it. Because he never asked me anything in return. He never returned the conversation. He didn't have that ping pong back and forth with me, which is what I kind of need. And even better, I would prefer if I had a guy that was a little bit more... I don't mind sitting in silence with someone I'm comfortable with. Someone I'm comfortable with, I'm more than happy to sit in silence with, which absolutely fine. We don't have to talk. We just have to enjoy each other's company. That's absolutely 100% fine. But when I'm trying to get to know you, I kind of need you to give me a little bit more than just me asking you all the questions and nothing in return. Because it's very one way at that point. And it's like, okay, so I'm learning all about you and remembering all about things that you like and you enjoy. And then I'll make sure as a person who cares and loves you, who will do all these things because I want to make you happy. I want to see you smile. I want to see you enjoy yourself and whatnot. But you're not learning anything about me to sort of give me that sort of like... I understand it doesn't have to always be like that, and it can be one side, but it'd be nice to be seen sometimes and be appreciated and be wanted and have someone want to actually know who you are and learn about you. And that's just me. Maybe. I don't know. Right, hang on. Oh my god, I missed so much chat. Jesse's just an over enthusiastic puppy. I can be sometimes, Faye. Bjorn gives very good hugs. It's his bare nature. Oh, that's really cute. Do you know what? Bjorn sent me a bloody TikTok and was like, you need what was it? The emotional support biceps. So I replied back saying, I don't have one, Bjorn. Do you know what he said back to me? He was like, well, Nunu does. I was like, thank you so much, Bjorn. Thank you so much. I don't like physical contact, Jessie. Oh, that's fair enough, Mia. I mean, each their own. Some people like it and some people don't. And that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. Unless it's family or friends. I've had some life events. No, I completely understand. Not everyone is. So I have my bestie, Coconut. He doesn't like physical touch either. So I have to keep my distance. We get on really well, but he absolutely hates being hugged or touched. So I keep that in mind to not touch him unless it's necessary. Like if he's about to walk into traffic, oncoming traffic, then I will have no choice but to be like, hey, doofus, you're gonna murder yourself. Come back here. Come back here. Rude complimenting me. What do you mean rude? Nunu's been nice. Give me half of getting to know you and I would hug you. Oh, bless you, Ada. Bless you. That's a very fair reason. Yep, same here. I agree. It's a very fair reason. Kissing, no thanks. That's also fine. Sometimes I babble when I get nervous, but I hate when you keep asking questions and the other person replies with one answers. How should I? Good. It puts me off. Yeah. And I totally agree with that, Barry, because it makes conversation very difficult. You want to be able to bounce off the other person. I would like to be able to bounce off the other person. I'm going to continue working since Barry's abusing me. Oh no, Bjorn. Good luck with work. Reason why I have a hard time finding a partner, because no touch. I mean, you'll probably find someone who will respect that though, Mia. And hopefully you will find someone who will respect that and will take the time to be patient with you until you are safe enough to allow them into your space. You should be working anyway. I should be. We are very busy. Oh my god, Bjorn. Are you going to be in trouble if you don't work? You'll find someone who respects that eventually. Exactly what Leo said. You'll find someone who will respect that. Should I time out Bjorn for the stream so you get work done? Oh no. If they don't respect your boundaries, they don't deserve you anyway. Exactly. And thank you for the mlem. Who was that? That was Berry. Thank you for the mlems. Also, hi Sandwichy, welcome in. Oh my god, there were a couple of farts. I didn't even hear the farts. I was so busy talking. I didn't even hear the farts. Thank you, Nunu, for the farts, and thank you, Mia, for the fart as well. Which one's what a goddess? Oh my god, Bjorn, you're too kind, honestly. I'm really not goddess. Thank you for the hydrate, Nunu. I will give you that in a minute. Beggars can be choosers, Chatsy.
What do you mean beggars can be choosers? The saying is beggars can't be choosers. I wish I had more ping pong conversation. You've seen TikToks of Newt yapping a mile a minute at Beyond. He just can't keep up if he wanted to be fair. Oh, bless. But you enjoy each other's company, so that's a good thing, even though he can't keep up with the ping pong conversation. And I'm not a goddess, I get it. Persephone is literally goddess. Wow, I see how it is. Very getting jealous. Okay, bully. Jess is a goddess. You are an abusive god. Let's keep it with that one. Beyond that doesn't help. The way my entire presence changes when someone tries touching me deliberately. I'm pretty darn scary. You should tell. They should respect you, Mia. If they can't respect you, they don't deserve to be like your friend or even in your space at all. You're also a goddess, at least a good mod, unlike Rin who sniffs feet. Rin's not even here to protect herself. She's not even here to defend herself. No, really, I can be extremely scary, Jessie. That is 1 in a billion chance. You never know, Mia. Honestly, 1 in a billion is still 1 in a billion chance. It's still a chance out there. It's not 0, and it's not entirely impossible either. So yeah, you might end up finding someone who will respect and be patient enough for it. Bold of someone who demanded foot kisses. Wait, foot kisses? Foot kisses? No, we need more context. Foot kisses?
Anything you want and anything you ask for.
Foot kisses? Hey, Teddy. What do you mean bullshit? Don't you come in my stream and start slandering me. Hang on, hydrate. Leo, it's 42% nice today. Only half? Well, not even half. Less than half. Oh my god. You guys are going to be so mean. I just finally found out the truth. That's the thing, Jess. Some people think it. Sandwich is 49% nice. Only 50%. Oh my god. That means you're going to be mean to me. Some people think it's funny. Until they get half scolded and up. Oh, they think it's funny to like disrespect your space? Really? No, that's not people you should keep around you, Mia. They're not worth your time, honestly. Barry's the best. Look how wholesome Bjorn is, honestly. And I feel like I've talked about anything except vertical for a while that I've forgotten how to be a decent human being in conversation. No, that's fine, Faye. It takes some time. I say it takes some time. You were fine when we hung out. Anyone who doesn't know, I hung out with Faye and we had a good time. We had barbecue and we had dessert as well. And then I gave her all of my bananas because I don't like bananas. Teddy's only 15% nice. That is very true, actually. That's not even a lie. That is very true. Nunu did a fart. Thank you for the fart. Thank you for the yes, mistress sandwichy bullshit. No, the stats don't lie, Teddy. You are only 15% nice. I remember you said that when your next came, I bully you. He told me to kiss his foot. Wait, he told you to kiss his foot? Did you, Newt? Did you? Jess, I have a novel idea for you. Novel idea? Are you going to say it here in chat? Or are you going to message me, Leo? Why are you so stinky? I'm not stinky. I had a shower. I smell good. I'm at least 90%. No, you're not, Teddy. Don't lie to yourself. You are not 90% nice. You are the 15% that the bot has given you. Guys, here's a tip. If you don't do the nicest routine, you can just claim you're evil today and bully. No, don't do that. Oh, I never do. I leave them with an extremely scary impression of me. Good. Slander. Go to work and stop bullying you. Exactly. Stop bullying you. If anyone cannot imagine me getting angry, you know I'm scary when I'm angry. I ain't kidding when I say that. Do you shout, Mia, when you're angry? Did you invade their personal space? Whose? Yours? I haven't invaded it yet. Not yet, I haven't. I ate so much banana. I went home and took a big... Well, I'm glad it helped. I'm glad you liked it. I was so worried I came off. No, you were absolutely fine. No, honestly, I had a good time. So thank you for hanging out that day. It was really nice to meet you and get to know you and, share some stories and have a little chat. My novel idea, play the game. I know, right? It's supposed to only be an hour long. Hour-long demo.
Why is it so squelchy?
For 1.5 hours in, I'm still... not even halfway, I don't think, on the grounds that it would incriminate me. I cannot answer. Okay. That won't incriminate you. You can keep your silence, Nunu. Go to work. She was going to read the toast. I
The person's supposed to speak semi-loudly, but the aura was extremely threatening. A threatening Mia? Never. Did you tell chat why you applied for your job? No, I did not. I did not, Teddy. The only person I told about that was to Barry. Barry's the only person I told that to. Thank you for the Scotch, you teen nutter. I was very constipated because I wasn't eating fibre. Well, I'm glad that the bananas help. I had loads of fun hanging out. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for the far. You're so here to work corporate safe. Go. I know all. Jazzy, we pray nobody ever sees that side of me ever. It is not pretty. I mean, it doesn't have to be pretty, Mia, especially if you're protecting yourself. The scarier the better, right? So Barry knows the truth. The truth about what? Teddy and Barry know career law. Oh, just that I can say what I do. I work as a stock controller for a food wholesale place. So I deal with a lot of food products. But I told Teddy I was a stock controller. So he turned around and said, did you apply to the job because you misread the title? Because you thought it said Shrek controller? But the thing is, right, he didn't say it to me immediately. It took him 2 days to then come back to me and say that. I was just like, Teddy, did you spend 2 days thinking that up? Did you spend 2 whole days like trying to come up with something? And he was like, no, I just forgot to say it when you first told me. I was like, sure, Teddy, sure. Photos of what, Berry? What have I asked you for photos of? Right, I'm going to try and continue with the game. Otherwise, we're never going to finish a demo. She's never been a particularly physically affectionate person, but she does hug you each time you come back home to visit. You return the embrace. In your arms, she feels smaller, thinner than you remember. Your dad comes running out of his room at the commotion. He, on the other hand, has grown a belly. There you are. Should let us pick you up from the airport. No need to waste money on taxi. He waves a hand at the containers on the table, beaming proudly. I Dieboud from your favourite store at Red Hill. Ah, Dieboud. I was like, Dieboud? What does that mean? And it's Dieboud, which means takeaway, doggy bagged. From your favourite stall at Red Hill Market. Yeah, Jessie was cute. Jessie would love to control Shrek, maybe a leash. Shall we test this? See if I'd like to have a man on the end of a leash. Teddy, would you like to be my test subject? Shrek dog. Don't worry, you don't have to paint yourself green. You just have to put the leash on. Have you ever done ear candling? I bet Shrek would have an epic ear candle pull. I have never. Is that where you put the lit candle and it pulls out the earwax? Is that what you mean, Nunu? But I've never tried it. I'm joining the tube strikes. Can't meet you anymore. Teddy's like fearing for his life. Your mother frowns accusatorily at you, taking in your ravenous expression. Sometimes I think you come back for food more than us. Your dad shrugs. I'm happy as long as something works as bait. Where's Dee? He's out hanging out with a friend again on Christmas Eve. She makes apostrophe marks with her fingers at the word friend and shares a meaningful glance with your father. You take this with a pinch of salt. Your mother has a habit of simply assuming things that she'd like to believe, and yet she had done the opposite with Nat, continuing to refer to her as a flatmate months after you told them about your relationship. Does our mother not approve of our same gender or same-sex relationship? Yeah, I've done it before. It's very satisfying. Okay. Do you know what I really want to do? So it's not candle like earwaxing. What I do want to do is sometimes, you know, you can get your ears cleaned out by these services where it's a very hot lady and you get to put your head on her lap and then she cleans out your ears. I know a lot of them are paid sex services, but a lot of them aren't. A lot of them is just very pretty ladies and you get to put your head on their laps. I kind of want that. We know what you want to do, Shrek. No, not Shrek. I want to put my head on the pretty lady's lap and just have her clean my ears out. That just sounds like absolute bliss to me. I don't even know why, but that sounds like bliss to me. I hear ear candles don't work. I've seen what came out. Oh my god, I don't think they do, but it's fun. Who is D? D is our younger brother, so it stands for little brother, DD. Yeah, they don't work. Oh really? Have a good stream. I'll leave now. Barry, time me out for an hour. I'll allow it. Jazzu loves that emoji. Just look at it and you'll know why. Wait, what emoji? Blink. Are you sure? Okay, we can all bully Bjorn when he's gone. Jazzu, if you get your ears cleaned out by them, are you going to ask a happy ending? No, I don't want a happy end. I just want to put my head on the pretty lady's lap and have her clean my ears out. That's all I want. I don't want anything more than that. That's all I want, is to put my head on the lap of a pretty lady and just have her occasionally push her chest against my head. Don't ask why. It sounds really, to me, that sounds like a very comfy situation to be in. I'm a dom. Sub is boring. Oh no. I want to do a full body scrub. I won't be satisfied unless I come out like a cooked lobster. You mean like one of those? So there's two different types. So you got the Korean like body scrub, and then you've also got the Turkish body scrub. Which one would you prefer to do, Nunu? The Turkish one or the Korean one? I watch ear cleaning videos religiously. I love the visuals. It is very satisfying to watch. I do agree with you, Faye. But I do end up feeling very sick from it, like really disgusted by the stuff that comes out of people's ears. I'm just like, how could you allow your ears to be that clogged up? And then I have to close it. I'm a Switch. I'm a Switch as well, Leo. I just tapped the game. Oh my god. Wait, we can go back? Oh, we can go back. Okay. Okay, there was a trigger warning, that's why. I want to ask if you're okay, but I already know the answer. Wait, am I okay? I'm okay, Jess. I'm straight, but I also want boobies in my face. I am straight, and there's nothing wrong with being a straight person who wants boobies in their face. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want boobies in their face? Honestly, either I want my outer layer removed by any cultural process. That's fair enough. It would be quite satisfying, I think. Okay, I'm really tired today. I'm going to head off to eat. Thank you so much for the stream, Jatsu. Have loads of fun. Finish the game. I will try and do so, Faye. I'll try and do so. I'm sure you want to be timed out. You're still here. To be honest, also love boobies. I can give you booby cuddles. Would you, Ada? Would you also clean my ears out? Who doesn't want boobies in their face? Who doesn't? Small, but they're satisfying. That's fine. I just want someone to lean their boobies against my head. That's what I want. I don't know why. It sounds really comfortable. And yet, she had done the opposite with Nat. Continue to refer to her as a flatmate months after you told them about your relationship. Trigger warning, slight racial prejudice and homophobia. Okay. You suppose that for them, it was just easier than confronting the fact that you were dating a black American instead of a Chinese Singaporean of the wrong gender too. Before you can sink further into these thoughts, the front door swings open violently. Your younger brother tosses his socks and bag by the gate and sachets into the house. Hello, something smells amazing. Can I have some? Your mother rolls her eyes and mutters something about bottomless stomachs, but waves everyone over to the dining room. Alba, my brother's smoking. Mum thinks you were on a date. Nod at him slightly awkwardly. Hi. Slightly mixed up. We used to be close, but we've grown apart since I left. No, let's bully our brother. Mum thinks you're on a date. Want to judge it if I use them. Small boob is good. It's not about the size, about how you use it. Is that true? Is it about how you use it rather than size? Illustrations can remind me of Coral Island. I have not played Coral Island, but the illustrations are pretty nice. I am liking them. When and where? Oh my god. Oh my god. Your mum glares at you betrayed, but your brother only laughs. Your mother's eyes light up with hope. So it's true. Wait. No, not that quote. My mouth can do more than shit. I don't even know why he said that. I mean, the show of the cow. His show of the cow is really cute. I can neither confirm nor deny. Your brother planks down in the seat next to you. Every time I see you, look even older than I remember. That's exactly how aging works, genius. Sucks for you. At least I'm not the one getting dumber every year. The two of you grin at each other. You never admit it out loud, but it's good to see him. For the first couple of minutes, there's only the sound of utensils scraping as all four of you practically inhale the food. It's truly the best thing you've tasted in weeks, maybe months. After the feeding frenzy has died down, conversation resumes. So, how have you been? I need to show the count. I'm stuck on my couch, so you come over. It was about 3 hours of the deja vu intensifies. Oh my god. Tell my family about my life in New York. Answer vaguely, remain mostly silent. It seems like we're quite close with our family. My name is Jackson. I'm projecting my love of feet and Shrek. No, I am not projecting my love of feet. I do not love feet. It is Rin who loves feet, and I do not love Shrek. It's you guys who want me to have some weird relations with Shrek, and I don't want the relations. I would like to avoid these relations. Let's tell my family about our life in New York. You tell them about your job, a new role, a new hole-in-the-wall Chinese restaurant you discovered, and the latest dating disaster that has befallen Kenny, the son of a family friend. It's almost as though you'd never left. Once you've warmed up a little, you start talking more about yourself and how you've been. You talk about the record deal that you'd gotten, how they'd given the green light on your draft album, which is still on track for release in spring next year. Oh, we're a musician. We are a musician. Your parents had never been too keen on you making music for a living, but at this... your mother slips you a small smile. Your father's been karaoke to your YouTube channel. It's good, very catchy. Your brother smirks. He sings so loud the neighbours know it now. Eventually, the conversation turns to Nat, and even though you had intended to tell them about the breakup, you can't bring yourself to in the end. Soon the food has been polished off. After lunch. You're in the kitchen with your mother helping to clear up. When you were younger, you'd resented the fact that your mother never really expected your brother and father to help with most of the cooking or cleaning. But it's for that reason that the kitchen had been one of the few quiet, intimate places that you shared with your mother, a sanctum of sorts. No. Yes, I upped it to 500. So we did meet the 100 lie goal last time, so I will still do a cooking video for that 100, but I've upped it to about 500 because, right, the cooking videos, they do take me a long time to prep. Not only like to get the ingredients, make sure that I have the kitchen in a sort of order, tidy enough order so then I can do recording, and I also have to set up the camera as well, where I only have the one tripod, which takes up a lot of space. So yeah, it just takes a lot of planning and sorting before I can record a video. So that's why I upped it to 500 lies, which will give me a bit more of a chance and time, and to plan what I should do next, basically. She's always been most comfortable talking to you about difficult topics amidst the cooking fumes and the sound of sizzling oil. Today, standing side by side at the sink, you can't help but feel a bit of that old closeness. Thank you for the hydrate. Jesse's born can't afford the ingredients every 100. Exactly. So the next one that I'm doing is the recipe that Ada recommended. I need to look into it a little bit more, to look into the ingredients, the process of how to make it, which will then help me plan out how I want to do the video. I know that the cheesecake one, I didn't actually plan out that much. I literally just went, right, we're going to go for it. And I'm just going to talk at the camera, like I'm talking to chat on stream, and just go with it. Well, I am kind of looking forward to doing the recipe that Ada has recommended. Just message me when you plan it. I can help. Okay, I will do so. You know your father. She stops abruptly and waves a hand at you dismissively, changing tags. Well, we're both not getting any younger. She's been saying this for years in an attempt to guilt trip you into returning home. But this time, her tone makes you think there might be more to it than she's letting on. Just as you're about to ask her what she means, she shakes her head and turns away. Your mother walks off to type the garbage into a plastic bag. When she returns, her expression has softened into a smile. It's good to have you back. I just wish you'd stay longer. You blink. It's classic behaviour from her, something almost tender bundled up with a job, and all to distract you from what she'd been about to say earlier. What were you about to say? Smile at her. I miss you guys too, just not unable to say it back. I think I'd want her to tell me. Like, she obviously wants to tell us something, and has stopped herself from doing so because either it's too painful to or too difficult to, but I
I don't think she should be hiding it from us, especially if it's concerning us as well. Fran, what were you about to say? Your mother shakes her head, as stubborn as you are. Yeah, nothing. Just tell your father not to eat so much oily fried food, okay? I think our father's health isn't doing so great. Yes, oh, luck. You nod, about to follow up with another question, but your mother clamps her mouth shut, a clear signal that is all she will say on the matter. Right as you head out of the kitchen to throw out the trash, your mum asks tentatively, So, how are things with you and Nat? You're not sure whether to be touched or horrified that she's finally recognising your relationship with Nat now that it's finally over. Shake my head, I'm not getting into this.
Anything you want and anything you ask for.
Thank you, Newt. Thank you so much. A bitter edge creeps into your tone. What do you care? You never liked Nat anyway. Bite my lip. We broke up. Our mum's asked us a caring story question. However, if my mother had asked me that, I probably would have responded, what do you care? You never liked Nat anyway. And not because of that question in general. It would be because of a build-up of past experiences with my mother, which would be compressed into this tone. But I don't know really what our past is like with our mother in game. So let's not treat her like my own mother and just bite my lip and say we broke up. You've never really been the type to go into details about your love life with your family, but you do mention Nat from time to time, and she features in your phone calls. The news spills out of you before you can stop yourself. We broke up. Oh no, how come? I need to hydrate. Did I do that hydrate before? I don't remember. I will do another hydrate. It's fine, I need to drink water. Okay. You sigh, wondering how to summarize all the subtle ties that had little by little carried you both in different directions. I guess in the end, it just felt like we didn't really belong in each other's worlds. You brace yourself, waiting for her to say something about how she told you to date a Chinese Singaporean, but she doesn't. In fact, she actually does look sorry for you, even though her tone is gruff. With internet, there's still such a thing as different worlds, meh. You draw in a long, deep breath, then shrug. Honestly, you're surprised at how your mother's actually trying to talk to you. That's new. The two of you stand wordlessly in the kitchen for a while, until finally you grab the trash bag and head out. Just as you're rounding the corner to the shared rubbish chute, you bump into Shay. She's repotting one of her plants in the corridor, humming a little tune as she works. She pauses and looks up as you walk past. She brightens and gives you an enthusiastic wave, nearly flinging a couple of clods of mud at you in the process. Let's chat with Shay. You draw a little closer. Are you singing to your plants? After carefully setting the plant into its new pot, Shay straightens and smiles at you. Or to you if you like. To your surprise, Shay actually begins to sing the chorus of the song she's been humming, her voice oak-timbered and rough horn and hewn. You roll your eyes but can't help smiling. All right, save it for the fiddle leaf fig. I've been meaning to ask for your number. Click my tongue teasing just like that, no dinner date first. Sure, but if you piss me off, I'll pass your number to my mum so she can rant at you. No, right, not. It's an American number anyway. Let's tease her a little bit. Click my tongue teasing just like that, no dinner date first. Shay lets out a throaty laugh. I'm playing a Christmas gig tomorrow, wanna come? We just met 5 minutes ago and you want me to spend Christmas with you? Shay winks at you. Great music, drinks on me after. What better way to spend Christmas? Besides, you're the one who wanted the dinner invite. Anyway, no pressure. I'll send you the deets and you can decide later. You nod, mulling it over as you head back into the house. You can already hear your mother in your head grumbling about bad influences who drag you out to wild night out parties instead of spending time with family on Christmas. After dinner that night, you get a call from Junie, your best friend from junior college. You're back in Singapore, finally. I stare at a picture of you on my phone once every couple months so I don't forget what you look like. You laugh. You've been friends for years, so you know just how dramatic she can be. That's creepy. Also, I literally just video called you a month ago. Still, you got plenty to update each other about. Eventually, the conversation loops around to the class reunion scheduled for the day after Christmas. By the way, Q just confirmed he's coming to dinner. Your heart twists. It's been nearly a decade since you'd last seen Q. Feels as though you'd met each other a lifetime ago now. 8 years ago. I probably said the name wrong. It's probably not Q. But I'm going with that. You're at a party with Junie and her boyfriend Tech. At some point between the rowdy drinking games and chit-chat, you wander out to the pool alone for a bit of a breather. You get a couple of seconds of blissful solitude before someone else slips out the back door and joins you. It's Q. You've seen him around in school and seen his name in every single dean's list since the dawn of time. You know he's got a reputation for being aloof, but you've never really spoken until today. Need some peace and quiet? You laugh and raise an eyebrow at him pointedly. Yeah, well, I'm not going to get it now. The conversation starts small. School, mutual friends, favourite bands, then somehow the momentum sweeps you both along with it. Q listens more than he talks, and his attention feels all encapsulating. Time passes in a hazy blur, thick and vicious. You keep talking longer than you plan to. People occasionally come in and out of the back door, but you barely even notice. For who knows how long, nothing pierces the bubble that forms around the two of you. Eventually, though, the party begins to empty out, and the few remaining people come streaming out of the house. Suddenly, there's a loud whoop, and the host dives headlong into the pool with a massive splash. A second later, everyone hoots and plunges in after him one by one. Cackling and cheering erupts around you. Alright, it seems the madness is starting. I'm heading home. You? Before we make our decision, an ad is about to start, so let's do some word games. Go, go, go! The word is perfect. Go, go, go! Type it in. Well done. Oh, there's 2 long words. What's the other one? Sorry, Leo. Sorry, Leo. Oh, prefect. Well done, Teddy. I see Rin's favourite word in there. I kind of don't want to type it. I don't want to type Rin's Well done, Teddy. Free. Oh, and I said sorry because I gave away the long word. Because I know what you guys are like. You're like, Jasu, stop backseating the game. And I'm like, I'm not backseating. I'm just playing. Oh, Reef is a good one as well. Crepe. Crepe cake. Oh, now I want a cake. It's all your fault, Barry. Now I want a crepe cake. Only one more. Only one more. Teddy. Oh my god. Well done, Newt, for sneaking it in. Well done, Teddy, for first. Well done, Newt, for second. Well done, me, for third. It was the last word. It really was the last word. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna get food afterwards. Go, go, go. It really was the last one. Oh no. Oh no. He pinned Teddy. Oh, it's alright. Oh no. A sieve is what my brain is. Eggies. Eggs. Let's go. I like the music on this section of the game, actually. But then again, I have a soft spot for like string instruments. Did I spell it wrong? No, I did spell it wrong. View. Nice try, Beyond, but there's no W. You guys are amazing! Another perfect game. Let's go. Let's go. Well done, Teddy, for first. Well done, Leo, for second. Well done, Lark, for third. And overall, Teddy came first, Leo came second, I came third. Just fat fingers. No, that's fine. That's fine. Well done, Ted. Is that a dabbing emote? Oh my god. You're so old. You're so old. With the dabbing. You serious? Oh dear. It's so small, mobile. Ouch. Do we drag him into the pool with us, or do we get out of here? I mean, is dabbing archaic now? I don't know if it is. They're saying we came, we don't know it. That except for Teddy. Drown him, Pog. Make it look like an accident. You want us to drown him? I mean, we could drag him in the pool. That could be quite whimsical. Let's do it. When you surface, the first thing you see is Q soaking wet and glaring at you. A grin tugs at the corners of your mouth. Q shakes his head, pinning you with a molten gaze. A second later, to your surprise, he begins to laugh too. Q wrings the water from his clothes and tucks his wet hair behind his ears. Okay, I'm definitely leaving now. You follow him after saying bye to the rest. The two of you walk out of the house together. A small shiver passes through you. You're not sure if it's because of the gentle breeze on wet skin. You linger at the front gate, but there are no stars, not that you can see, anyway. But the spark in Q's eyes is close enough. It seems neither of you want to say goodbye just yet. The motion's so quick, you're not sure if you'd imagine it, but you can just about swear to see Q's eyes dip down to your lips. Oh! He wants to kiss us? He wants to kiss us? Are you going to kiss me or what? Press him up against the house's sidewall and kiss him? Take a deep breath and let the moment pass. Do we tease him about it, or do we pin the guy against the wall? It's all about... I'm refusing to say that, Teddy. Like, seriously. My boss, who is almost 50, says it. I walk past his office and I hear him muttering it to himself, and I'm just like, you serious right now? Why would you be muttering that to yourself? Do we be aggressive, or do we let him take the lead?
Oh no, cringe.
Cringe at the boss? Yeah, my boss is a little bit cringe. Come on, Shot Control, you know what you want. Do you know what? I would probably press him up against the house sidewall and kiss him. I would probably be the one that approaches him rather than wait for him to approach me. Let's do it. One thing had led to another tonight, but you certainly hadn't expected it to lead to this. The kiss is bruising, Q's hands come up to grip your hips, and the world swirls all around you. When he finally pulls away, he's breathing hard, eyes still dark with desire. Consent, bitch. Well, we got consent when he looked at our lips, Leo. He clearly wanted the kiss. No, come back, me, it's okay. Weeks pass. After that, the two of you go back to your separate parallel lives. Occasionally you'll bump into each other in the hallways between classes, but the encounter slowly fades into memory. That is, until the final year of junior college. As fate would have it, Q transfers into your class and gets assigned a seat next to you. There's an inescapable intimacy to sitting shoulder to shoulder for hours every day. Watching Q take notes in his absurdly neat handwriting,
As the days go by, the two of you begin spending more and more time with each other after class. Do we naughty? Don't bonk me, Mia. It's fine. It's fine. A flat opening with Q, keep my feelings to myself, remain cold, almost competitive. No, we flirt openly. I can't English. My English is so bad, honestly. My reading is so terrible today. You don't have a name for it yet, but every time his eyes meet yours across the classroom, there's a sharp tug at your gut. You find every opportunity to tease Q, to make him laugh. Whenever he smiles or blushes, you feel your heart flutter just a little. Oh my god, that's so adorable. Even your classmates begin to notice, and it becomes a running joke in your class. When you ask if it's too much, if he'd prefer... When you ask if it's too much, if he'd prefer if you left him alone, Q flushes right down to his neck. No, it's fine. The third one gives me Helga from Hey Arnold vibes. The third one? Which third one? There's going to be a lot of Canto Englishes, Leo. From that moment on, you start thinking, hoping that maybe, just maybe, he feels the same way about you. One afternoon, after cheering on your school team at a football match, you're on your way home when you realise you've left your wallet behind. Cursing, you turn back, the storm hits. By the time you locate your wallet face down in a puddle in the middle of the field, you're soaked through. As you bend to pick the wallet up, a shadow comes over you. It's Q trying valiantly to hold an umbrella over the two of you. Oh my god, his shirt. Chat, do you see his shirt? It's see-through. It is so true. And we can see skin underneath that shirt. You hear pen clicking? Oh, I think it's from the soundtrack. It's not sus. His shirt is see-through. I'm only stating what's there. Now that is a hot look. I'm not going to lie. A wet shirt is a hot look. Even on guys, it's a hot look. The rain's coming at you in great horizontal sheets, and the wind is yanking the umbrella around, despite Q's best efforts to keep it upright. Thanks, but I'm not sure the umbrella is doing much at this point. Didn't realise you were such a defeatist. By the time you reach the shelter of the bus stop, you're both soaked to the bone and breathing hard from the sprint. Q looks down at his drenched clothes, pushes a wet strand of hair out of his face. I'm starting to sense a strong correlation between spending time with you and getting drenched. You want me to suss you again, Floozy? Why? I'm literally just stating a preference. That's all it was. I was just stating, Floozy Sue. I was just stating a preference. That's all it was. You hear that? Jessie likes the moist shirts. That is... Nick. Oh my god, what have I done to my elbow? It really hurts. What have I done to it? I think I've scraped my elbow. You laugh, acknowledging the throwback to the night you'd met. The bus stop is deserted. The buses must have just gone by, which means there's a long wait ahead. The rain's loud enough that there's no pressure to talk, but Q holds your gaze instead of taking out his phone. As you study Q, you notice that his lips have gone slightly pale and he's shivering slightly. Oh no, he's cold. We must hug. Skin on skin contact. Right? Q's about to bust. Wait, is that a slang, Teddy? Is that a slang? Is that supposed to mean something? Oh my god, Jessie likes the moist. Oh, that's such a bad quote. That's such a bad quote. Why is that sus? On me. As you study Q, you notice that his lips have gone slightly pale and he's shivering slightly. Jesus, you look like you're on the verge of death. I might be, but thank you, Nunu. Thank you, Nunu. Lean in. I could huddle close for warmth. Grin, hypothermia in a tropical country. Tomorrow's breaking news. Bite my lip guiltily. Oh dear, are you okay? Do you know what? It would be. Lean in. I could huddle close for warmth. Why not? Let's do it. Q blinks and arches his eyebrow. You see a spark of amusement in his eyes. Are you taking advantage of the situation? You grin, stepping closer. Suddenly his face is only inches from yours. Maybe just a little. A second later, Q's leaning in, slow enough for you to pull back if you wanted. Closer distance, pull back, heart pounding. Let's close the distance. When you're... Oh, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that. That was not what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting to kiss him again. When your lips meet and your hands go up to grip Q's hips, an involuntary tremor runs through him. You're almost certain it's not from the cold. A second later, a wave of water splashes into the bus stop, hitting the back of your legs. You step back only to catch a bus trundle away and disappear around the corner. Oh shit, there goes my bus. A moment later, your bus pulls up. You give Q a jaunty wave. Q sputters. What? You're just going to abandon me here after... Q flounders and doesn't finish the sentence. Hop on the bus. Alright, wait for the next bus with Q. To be honest, I would wait for the next bus with him. That would be what I would do. I wouldn't just hop on the bus and be like, alright, see you later. You don't kiss the guy and be like, alright, see ya, bye, thanks. Thanks. Cheers. Cheers, mate. Good session. Next time. Alright, wait for the bus with Q. You look surprised when you concede and wave your bus on. You snort, raising the accusing eyebrow at him. Yeah, you'd have got on and left me, wouldn't you? Q laughs, and there's an almost shy look on his face. The two of you chat with each other. Q's usual sharp wit feels warmer somehow, intimate. His gaze a shade softer than it had been at the pool party. When your buses pull up to the curb again, one right after the other, you're almost sorry it hadn't taken longer to arrive. See you tomorrow. Q nods and your heart continues doing loop-de-loops in your chest long after the bus has disappeared round the bend. From that day on, there's no turning back. You fall fast and hard for it.
Pet.
Thank you, Bjorn. Thank you, Bjorn. Are you using that sound alert as a self-soothing thing for work? Is that what you're doing? From that day on, there's no turning back. You fall fast and hard for each other. You see each other every day and spend hours talking on the phone in the middle of the night. Messages exchanged in the margins of literature books, a dozen different ways to type I love you on a graphing calculator. Oh, that's so cute. Barry's mean to me, so I need it. Oh no. Oh no. And he came back to balk as well. But in hindsight, the sweetness of sinking gently into that relationship will always be tainted by the memory of how things had soured between you. Oh, did we argue? Back to the present. Junie clears her throat, reminding you that she's still on the phone. So, you come into the class reunion, right? Yes, I'm over Q. I thought of seeing Q again makes me heart twist. The thought of seeing Q again makes my heart twist in complex ways. I don't really want to see Q, but I'll survive. So it sounds like our relationship ended really badly. I don't really want to see him, but I'll survive. Did the bully Barry leave? I think Barry might have gone off to eat, gone off to get some food. Even now, the thought of meeting him sends a wave of painful memories through you. It had taken you years to stop dreaming of Q, stop itching to look him up on social media to see what he was doing. You don't want to reopen old wounds if you can help it, but you do want to see the rest of your classmates. You'll be damned if you let Q take that away from you too. Yay! Junie's exclamation nearly blows out your eardrums. Fortunately, you'd had the foresight to hold your phone an inch away from your ear. Having extracted your promise to attend the reunion, Junie hangs up a little while later. You fall asleep that night with your mind still swirling with memories of a life you thought you'd left behind. Not beyond checking the coast is clear before chalking monkeys. I didn't even realise that. Oh my god. Beyond's like, check, is Barry in chat? Barry isn't in chat. I could use the monkey. Any hot people? Yeah, Q was hot. And to be honest, Shay is actually quite hot. Shay is kind of my type, by the looks of it. The rest of Christmas unfolds the way it usually does. Hectic, noisy, your extended family asking you too many questions you don't have answers for. Halfway through dinner, you get a message from Nat, accompanied by a selfie of the dogs and Nat's parents out on a morning stroll. Merry Christmas. Hope you're eating all the chili crab on my behalf. If you want to call for a bit later tonight, let me know. The heart symbol in the message makes your heart throb. And you try to tell yourself it had probably been an accident, frequently use emojis and fat thumbs. There's also a message from Shay with the address of the show she's doing tonight, as promised. Yo, heard from your mum that you're a musician too. If you come tonight, you could totally guest star. She's exactly the same through text as she's in real life, flirty, irreverent, teasing. You text back and forth for a bit before your mother glares at you. Reluctantly, you put your phone away until after dinner. Once dinner winds down, you head out of the restaurant with your family. Nat and Shay's messages await your reply. Did we call Nat or head to Shay's performance? I think we need to move on from Nat. I don't know. We clearly still love Nat, but we're also interested in Shay. Cool. Oh. The new things we should call Nat, our ex that we've broken off with. Because yeah, we were living together. We'd been dating for, I think it was 5 years. And then Nat kind of called us out and said that the love in that relationship had disappeared. So we ended the relationship like amicably. There was no big argument, no nothing. There was no hurt feelings. It was sort of semi-mutual. I love how it seems like you got burned out so badly by Q that you'd only into the ladies. I know, right? It's what men do. They burn you. Mlem, lem, 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 lem. I didn't know who Nat was. No, that's fine. That's fine. Move on. Yeah, I think we should move on as well. So let's go to Shay's performance. You text Shay to tell her that you'll be there and make your way to the address she'd sent. At the live music venue. You soon arrive at Fat Dog Brewery. Fat Dog, oh my god. That is Burn the Witch. Why are we burning the witch? What witch are we burning? And thank you for the mlems, Bjorn and Nunu. And thank you for the fart, Mia. Then stop dating pyromaniacs, obviously. Oh, the beam. All right. Look, I can't help it, all right? Jetto is the type. Thank you for the mlems. Burnberry. No, not Burnberry. Don't Burnberry. You soon arrive at Fat Dog Brewery. There's a roadside burger place and live music venue where Shay and her band are performing. There's an open-air patio with high tables and fairy lights strung up along the sides. You spot Shay just as she's about to follow her bandmates up on stage. Hey, you made it! Shay flashes you a wide smile when she sees you. She's genuinely delighted, as though she hadn't been sure you'd actually come. She's about to say more when her bandmate yells impatiently from the stage. Oi, flirt later. Gotta get the show started. Catch you in a bit. Enjoy the performance. Shay hops up the stairs to join her bandmates. The space facing the stage already packed with people. With some creative manoeuvring, you manage to weave your way towards the front. Actually, now that I think about it, because at the start of the game, you can choose the genders of your love interest. So you can either choose to have them as all men, all women, or random, which is what I chose. Thank you for the all random, which is the one I chose. I chose random. So if I had chosen all women, does that mean Q, like Shay, Nat, and Q would be all women? But if I'd chosen men, would they all be men then? I'm a bit curious to how many designs they did for the different like genders that we can choose from, which is kind of interesting to me. Going back to work. Go, 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 Bjorn, you got this. Exactly, Berry is cool. We got you, Leo. The space facing the stage is really packed with people. With some creative manoeuvring, you manage to weave your way towards the front. But I just want to see Jatsu. Oh, that's very sweet, Bjorn. But work is important, so go do work, otherwise you're going to be in trouble. The first song starts with a snazzy drum beat that explodes into a fast, rollicking melody. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. The lyrics are absolutely ridiculous, and honestly, you'd expected nothing less from Shay. By the time the chorus comes around, most of the crowd is snorting with laughter and clapping or singing along. After the silly upbeat opener, the band eases into a couple of original songs. Your gaze zeroes in on Shay as she effortlessly works her magic. You hadn't been sure what to expect when Shay had first asked you to come, but you're completely swept up by the music. Close to the end of the hour-long set, Shay's gaze picks you out amongst the crowd. I'd like to ask if a special guest would like to close out the night with us. A ripple of surprise ooze at this, heads swivel in all directions, curious. Shay shoots you a warm, playful smile, waiting for your answer. Do we? Do we not? I mean, we are a musician and we clearly love music, so why not? Nod, why not? Loud cheering from the crowd as you climb on stage. When Shay introduces you to the crowd, they go wild for you. Someone cups their mouth and shouts, "I love you," either a fan or a very drunk person. Shall we do borrowed time? You nod, surprised that Shay knows it, probably thanks to your mum, who tells everyone who will listen about your songs. This is an original song I wrote. It's about moments you wish could last longer. Once the audience quiets slightly, you give the signal to begin. You've performed this song to a crowd dozens of times before, but it still gives you a thrill each and every time. Shay's guitar weaves a soaring thread around your voice. Oh my god, I nearly said souring. I was like, souring? Soaring thread around your voice. Then, in the second verse, Shay steps close to share the microphone and joins in, voice harmonising with yours. There's a raw undercurrent of vulnerability in Shay's voice that feels so intimate that you find yourself holding your breath, unable to look away. The two of you trade the bridge back and forth, improvising a duet. You make instinctive adjustments, stretching some of the notes and shortening others, carving out space for Shay's voice and guitar, just as she does for you. The string lights illuminate Shay's face as she sings, face inches from yours. Your eyes flicker shut, and you let the music push you into dizzying freefall. The song sounds completely different from how you'd written it, but you like it this way. Two voices swirling around the deep, rich bones of drums and bass. My heart stirs in response, Shay's good. My heart stirs in response. For a moment, there's only you and Shay and the electric pulse of music as it courses through your veins. Goosebumps rise up along your arms. In the third verse, Shay lifts the melody unexpectedly, climbing instead of falling, a question. You shift the tempo of the fourth and final verse to reframe the first, the same chords, but reversed, and answer. Your voices lock on the last note of the song. Shay's molten gaze finds yours. The audience bursts into rapturous applause. You come up and stand beside Shay and her bandmates. Thank you. We are the 1am LePac band. Merry Christmas, everybody. After the performance, you sit down on a small stool next to Shay. You're all still sweaty and breathless, but vibrating from the familiar post-show adrenaline. That was amazing. You were incredible. Shay holds your gaze for a beat too long, acknowledging the moment of wordless telepathic connection you both felt. You can still feel the echo of that last note lodged between your ribs. You introduce yourself to Shay's bandmates. I'm King saying, Lice. You blink, unsure if you heard the name correctly. It's because I get in your hair, and once I'm in your life, I'm impossible to get rid of. Conversation between the four of you flow easily over drinks. Kim Seng is laid back and easygoing, and Lice is delightfully blunt. So, are you the neighbour who keeps yelling at Shay about muddy bike tracks? Shay laughs, shaking her head. No, the mum's the one who yells at me. You snort, elbowing Shay. You talk about my mum and not about me? Shay laughs. Are you going to sing about Shrek? No, Nutter. You've been here long enough. Jazzu does not sing. Jazzu does not have a good singing voice. We do not sing. But I am the trouble. What was the song? The song, I don't know. They don't really present the song. I mean, they mention the song. If you select all men, I think the hint is there in that option that you'll have all men false over laughing. No, I get that, but I want to know if the designs would look different, or would they be the same character designs? You jealous? Don't worry, Shay talks about you too. She made us watch all your YouTube music videos yesterday. Shay blinks, uncharacteristically nervous. Did we do the song justice? You nod, smiling as you recall how the song had been transformed. I loved it. We should record that version together. You didn't realise this was something you'd been missing, but tonight, playing music with Shay and her bandmates, you feel seen in a way you hadn't in a long time. What? Why are you guys called the 1am LePac band? LePac is a Malay word for chill or slack off, but maybe there's a story to the name. One night, about 2 years ago, Lice and I were performing at a bar in Buggis. That was before I was part of the band. They had a different drummer then. The amp blew. We were getting a lukewarm reaction from the crowd. At some point, some drunk man stands up and shouts, "Go sell insurance or something, losers." Fast forward to after the performance, we head to a coffee shop and our drummer quit. She said, "We're just a bunch of friends who LePac and play music together. That's not a real job." Nutter, what? Are both your hands on the table? You nod sympathetically. Your parents and extended family have expressed similar sentiments on more than one occasion. Obviously, she meant it negatively, but I overheard the conversation and thought it sounded like fun. He pulls up a chair next to us, we start talking, and the 1am LePac band was born.
Yes, mistress. Anything you want and anything
Thank you,
ask
Lark. I'm in my bed. Oh no. Are both hands on top of the duvet? Nutter. Shay grins at you. You're welcome to join the band anytime. Lice and Kim Seng snort, and after a beat, you laugh too. I'll keep that in mind. Don't lie to me, Jess. I know you aren't thankful for that. Maybe not so much. No, you're right. At some point, after polishing off the drinks and food, the four of you join the throng of people dancing in front of the stage. Oh.
Lem, 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 lem.
Wait, you don't have a duvet? Do you have at least a blanket, Nutter? Or do you just sleep with just the pillow? Oh my god, I couldn't do that. That would be absolute nightmare for me. Like, absolute nightmare for me. I have to have at least a blanket. Do we keep things casual or do we move a little closer to Shay? Lem, lem, lem. It did take a little while. I'm hot right now, so it's just pillow right now. Oh my god. You are crazy, Nutter. What is this? I don't know, Barry. I'm scared. Save me. Save me. It's bare bone on the ground. Bare bone on the ground. Oh my god. Do you know what? Let's move a little closer to Shay. At some point, the two of you lose Kim Seng Lice in the crowd. Shay steps closer, taking your hand. Oh my god, this is such a pretty frame. This is a really pretty frame. I like this. Is this okay? You nod, skin tingling just slightly from the contact. The two of you dance till your heads spin in the world of colour and sound. When the singer croons something about tropical Christmas, kisses on the beach under palm fronds, Shay's gaze shifts down to your lips and she makes no move to hide it. Oh, do we kiss her? Do you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna kiss her. Maybe it's the alcohol, maybe it's the atmosphere or the way Shay's looking at you. Whatever it is, the kiss sends electricity shooting down your spine all the way to your toes. Around you, everyone else melts away in a blur of motion. When you finally pull back, Shay continues to rest her forehead on yours for a while longer, tracing the thumb slowly along your lower lip. I've wanted to do that since the moment we met. She likes us. She likes us. Was it what you imagined? That and more. As the song winds to a close, you rejoin Shay's bandmates at the table. You catch Lice and Kim Seng looking at you curiously, but at your self-conscious expression, Lice rolls her eyes and waves a hand at you. Don't worry, nothing I haven't seen before. Shay laughs, shaking her head. You guys are the worst wingmen ever. The three of them devolve into good-natured bickering. Eventually, you decide to call it a night. It's getting late and the venue has begun to empty out. Head home. Instead of taking a taxi back, you'd accepted a ride back from Shay on her motorbike. Cool wind buffets your face and the engine thrums beneath you. You're beginning to relax, taking in the Christmas lights when the bike suddenly sails over a speed bump. You get a millisecond of airtime before hitting the ground again, nearly crashing into Shay's back. Shay laughs, but doesn't take her eyes off the road. You can hold on to me if you want. Put my arms around Shay's waist, perch your hands lightly on Shay's shoulder, grip the metal bar on the back of the bike and brace myself. Put my arms around Shay's waist, let's do that. Shay leans back slightly so you can feel her warm body against yours. You rest your chin on her shoulder, enjoying the ride. So much I'm considering getting myself a motorbike. Shay chuckles. At the next stoplight, she looks over at you, dark eyes sparkling. In the meantime, I'll be happy to take you on as many joyrides as you want. Shay makes another wide turn. The swooping sensation makes your pulse race, and your grip around Shay's waist tightens just a little. My aunt used to fetch me around on her motorbike as a kid. She'd call it Eastern Air. As the bike flies along the nearly empty roads, you taste the crisp night air on your tongue. I can see why she called it that. The ride is almost too short. Before you know it, Shay pulls up in the car park of your apartment block. Shay pauses. Thank you for the Thank you for the fart, Nutter. I had a really nice time tonight. She looks hopefully at you. Want to come over to my place? Would it be too soon? Bjorn's in trouble. Also, Mlem. Oh no, is Bjorn in trouble? Do we spend the night with her or do we go home?
Lem, 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 lem.
Oh, I don't know. Because we're moving quite quickly in this relationship, and I'm a bit worried that we're moving too quickly. Oh my god, do we go for it? Do we not? This is where I'm gonna end up. I'm gonna fumble, guys. Help. What do I do? Do I go back and spend the night with her, or do I go home? Serial monogamy. I don't know what to do. Oh, F4. No, we can't. Oh, F4. Okay, just run away. I would be like, now my social battery's dead. See you tomorrow. Go home. Okay. We won't fumble if we go home. Okay. No, I should head back home. Okay. You shake your head. You're supposed to be back home visiting family, not spending the night with random strangers. And you're worried you might give Shay the wrong idea, whatever that may be. Go over. Nata's like, go spend the night with her. And everyone else like, go home. Shay nods and she changes tracks slightly. There's a boxing gym I go to in Geylang. Do you want to come with me? We could have dinner after. You raise an eyebrow and Shay laughs. I know it sounds like I'm suggesting it so I can beat you up, but it'll be fun. I promise. Even lice think so, and they hate exercise. I don't want to commit to anything. Oh, that's so bad. No. Do you know what? She's invited us out. Sure, why not? There she still may live. Now you drag me somewhere to beat me up. But your tone is teasing and Shay's eyes sparkle. You won't regret it. The next morning. You wake up to sunlight streaming in from the window, still sleep muddled. You must have forgotten to close the curtains last night. A quick glance at your phone tells you it's only 7:30 a.m. You're still jet lagged, but fortunately, you've been tired enough to sleep through the night. You turn around and try to go back to sleep, but your thoughts keep drifting back to last night with Shay. No, I enjoyed myself. Why would we feel guilty? We no longer believe in love at first sight or soulmates, but you can't deny how quickly you've been drawn to Shay. You like the way she makes you laugh, the weight she'd ease in your heart. You hadn't felt so comfortable with anyone but Nat in a long time. Last night's intimacy had felt new and unfamiliar, but maybe you needed that. After breakfast. You appease your mother after your disappearance last night. You spend most of the day with your family. That afternoon, the four of you play mahjong. Oh my god, they play mahjong. We play mahjong at Christmas as well. We don't even have a table for it. We literally use the dining table that has no edges, so we like just kind of build it in. But mahjong at Christmas is a lot of fun, especially when you've got like a big-ish family. Well, I say big-ish, there's only 5 of us, but you know, it's enough for a round mahjong. And we're all rubbish at it. We don't know, we're not very good at it, which is why it makes it so much more fun. It's because we're just playing for the sake of playing. That afternoon, the 4 of you play mahjong. The Christmas presents from your extended family stacked in a pile between you. Winner takes all. To nobody's surprise, your mother ends up winning by a big margin. As a result, she's in such a good mood that she doesn't even complain that much when you tell her you're eating out with your old junior college friends. Jess is bad at a game. I'm so surprised. Hey, I can be good too sometimes. I can be a good girl gamer half the time, maybe 10% of the time. 10%. When evening rolls around, you meet Junie by the river as promised. She pulls you into a bone-crushing hug, thumping you on the back as though executing the Heimlich maneuver. People are going to be so excited to see you. It's been years. Jess is always bad for me. Barry! I bet you're absolutely giggling to yourself after you sent that. I bet you're absolutely giggling to yourself. The 2 of you stroll along the river to the restaurant where you'll be meeting the rest of your classmates. Hey, maybe this is the day you and Q finally get over the bad blood between you. Did she break your plates? I knew you would be. And I didn't break any plates, Mia. You've never actually told her what went down all those years ago, even though you suspect Junie guessed some part of it. 7 years. Are we going to learn what happened? We're going to learn what happened. In the months leading up to the national examinations at the end of junior college, Q and you spend most of your working hours after school studying together. Amidst the whirlwind of classes, mock exams, and then college applications, you and Q fall even more in love. One afternoon, the two of you head to the library after class, but the air conditioning isn't working. Your brother invited some friends over, so your house is out. I guess we can go to my place. My mum's out with a friend today. She'll be back late. You brighten. Q hasn't invited you over in weeks because his parents are going through a rough patch, and he's been spending as little time as possible at home. All you know is that Q's mum have found out about his dad cheating. Q never wants to talk about it. Sure, I'll come. Can we make dumplings for dinner together after? As far as you're concerned, that recipe's the only worthwhile thing Q ever inherited from his mother. I swear it's the only reason why you continue to hang out with me. Among other things, you slip your hand to Q's fingers lacing together as you head towards the bus stop. You settle down next to Q at his dining table. The two of you work mostly in companionable silence. You're finishing up a chemistry assignment and Q's doing a literature mock paper. After 2 hours, your attention slowly begins to wander. Q looks up, narrowing his eyes at you. Looking for your gaze from here. He looks up at you, lips curling into a crooked smile. You promise not to be distracted. You're the one being distracted. You see Q's throat bob up and down as he swallows, gaze growing thick. Why do I worry he's going to cheat on you? I don't know. It might be that or might be something worse. I've still got 5 more minutes on my practice test. When you move a little closer, thigh pressing against Q's, you see a small flick of desire dance across his features in response. Lean in and kiss him. My heart thumps hard in my chest, but I do not move. What do we do? I mean, we were brazen enough to press him up against the wall and kiss him. I don't think leaning in for a kiss is going to be any more brazen than pushing him up against a wall. Lean in and kiss him. Q makes a small noise and kisses you back hungrily. His hand comes up to grip your jaw and all the blood pools in your gut. Q's mum appears at the threshold of the living room. You hadn't heard her come in. Oh no. Judging by her horrified expression, she has definitely seen everything. Q hastily lets go of you and steps back. He tries to school his expression to something fairly neutral, but you know him well enough to see the panic in his dark eyes. Shit. There's a long and terrible silence. The thump, thump, thump of your heartbeat is the only unreliable measure of time you have. Q doesn't tear his eyes from his mother, and an entire conversation seems to be had in your presence, except you have no idea what's being said. Finally, Q's mum rounds on you. You're the one Q has been wasting his time with. Before he got mixed up with you, Q's on the dean's list every year. She glares at you. Now look at him, shit prelim grades, throwing away his future, everything we sacrificed for. But Q's mother doesn't want to hear it. She holds nothing back. The Mandarin words come at you sharp and fast like throwing knives. In English, Mrs. Lin had always been hard and derisive, but in Mandarin, she is a force to behold, a typhoon sweeping and tempestuous. Okay, there's a lot of difficult words there. You think this is love. Q's mother sneers, not bothering to hide her contempt for you. So she blames you for him. Yeah, I'd be pissy too. Yeah. The thing is though, right? She's probably upset at her marriage degrading, so she's taken out on her son's relationship, which isn't very fair on Q. Jessie's the best, she is good. Oh, thank you. Oh no, that was in response to Barry's Jessie is bad. For me, no. Well, guys, so she's going through a divorce with her husband at the moment, Nutter. And I think because of her being upset with the divorce with her own husband, she's then taken out on her son's relationship with us because potentially she's jealous of it. He's going to choose his mother. Yeah, I have a feeling that's what she is, but I bet he's not going to defend you. Yay to Christmas. Q's mother sneers, not bothering to hide her contempt for you. Q can do so much better than you. One day he'll wake up and regret this phase of his life. She spits the last sentence out at you. Trust me, it'll hurt less if you just end this now. The words wedged like barbs in your heart, sinking deep into soft flesh, slicing all the way through. Ball my fist and launch a fierce defense of my relationship with Q. Take a shaky breath and tell her how I genuinely feel about Q. Go straight for the jugular. That's rich. You are lecturing me about love. Oh. Is it true you're an exotic dancer? Are you Bjorn? Are you an exotic dancer? I also meant that in a different way. Oh my god, this guy is back again. Poor Bjorn. He's getting bullied by Barry. Oh my god, are you an exotic dancer, Bjorn? He does have BJ. Oh my god, Barry. I go for number 3, but that's because she's been a witch. Everyone, can you bust a move? Do I look like a dancer? He's a common dancer at best. Does he do, you know when bears like scratch their backs up against a tree? Is that Bjorn's dance? The back scratch dance up against a tree? The wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I come in and first thing I hear something about exotic dancing. I know how to type these. Hey Pyro, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday so far. I'm getting called out. And he does do that. We have a pole in our living room. Wait, you guys have a pole in your living room? Is there pole dancing done on the pole? Newt Newt? Is it Bjorn that does the pole dancing? Or do you do the pole dancing? Does he do the bare necessities? What's your rate? Oh my god, are we paying Bjorn to dance for us? It's support column. I call it the pole. Oh, I see. I do. Oh my god. You do the bare necessities or you do have rates? Bjorn. Oh my god. Oh, that emote. Right. To be honest, I wouldn't know how to react to especially right if we're young and an adult's coming at us very emotionally, by the way, and very aggressively. I wouldn't know how to react to that. I wouldn't know whether to defend myself, to stay silent, or to walk away from the situation. Like, how would you? BJ, you're not free. I have £1. Like, how would you even go about that situation? That's too high. £1. Third option. You go for the third option. Go straight for the juggler. That's rich. You're lecturing me about love. You're missing the orn. No. Okay. Everyone seems to be choosing the third option. So let's go with the third one. The fury that's coursing through your veins makes you want to lash out and set everything aflame. You deliver the blow that you know will put an end to any semblance of a chance you ever had of winning Q's mother over. You probably never had the chance anyway, and at this point, you no longer care. That's rich. You're lecturing me about love. You meet her gaze coldly with the insinuating lodged in your tone, and you know she knows exactly what you're alluding to. You hear the harsh intake of breath from Q, see the clenching of his jaw. The surprise, betrayal, and eventual disappointment on his face stings, but you grit your teeth and stand your ground. Then Q's mother lets out a bitter laugh, and her eyes meet yours, staring you down. Believe me, I know about mistakes disguised as love. Those are the worst kind. She picks up your bag from the ground and hands it to you. Go. This is the last I want to see or hear of you. Through it all, Q says nothing, just stares at you, dark eyes swirling. This, more than anything else, is what breaks your heart. You bite down so hard into your lower lip that you taste the metallic taste of blood. Yeah, he didn't defend us at all. Bjorn has to pay us to watch. That must hurt since you posted your face reveal. Bjorn did post a face reveal into the spa. Just not talented. I think she deserves it. You're not responsible for it. Yeah. No, you're absolutely right though. And she's an adult. She should have known better than come at teenagers after that day. I know you don't understand my parents, and I know you don't like them. Q's gaze hardens. But I told you about the affair because I was upset, not so you could throw it in my mother's face. You let out a strangled snort of disbelief, feeling the disappointment and anger twist like a vine in your stomach, squeezing so tight you can barely breathe. You're coming after me, after everything your mother said? Q simply stares at you, regret pouring in his eyes. You realise that for as long as the spectre of Q's parents' pride and expectations hang over him like a noose, Q will never be happy. And you'll always be collateral damage. This realisation turns into a cold, hard pebble in your gut. You shake your head, staring straight into Q's eyes. Grow a goddamn backbone. Q catches your arm, voice breaking. Don't make me choose between you and everything else. I can't. Your heart, made brittle by everything that had happened yesterday, finally shatters completely. I'm not the one making this an either or situation. Don't pin this on me. Q's face is wan, making the dark circles more obvious. Had he gotten any sleep last night? We'll just not hang out in my house. I'll tell my parents I'm studying outside, alone. Nothing has to change. An easy fix, as long as you stay within the clean lines of Q's boundaries and never asked for more. Q would pretend the problem didn't exist. He's basically hiding us. We don't want to be hidden. We don't want to be hidden. Barry's mean to me, understandable. Where? In the spa. Yeah, I wouldn't forgive him. What a band. Just above all the flower pictures. Will I go blind if I find it? Maybe. I think Jesse saved me by spamming 200 pictures. I just want to say that the pin is Chef's Kiss. Oh, thank you, Teddy, for that amazing comment. Ron, you look like my 7-year-old biology teacher. Oh, not 7-year-old. Wait, I was like 7-year-old biology teacher. So I was very young for a biology teacher. Your year 7 biology teacher. As if I don't want to know if he is beyond. I don't want to know if Teddy is or isn't. Oh my god. No, not the squelchy.
Why is it so squelchy?
Oh my god. Such bad context. Oh my god. But yeah, Q not only didn't defend us, he now wants to hide our relationship, like we're some secret. He would teach us in year 8 and 9, but he got sickle cell. Oh no. Oh no.
Lem, 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 lem.
Lem, 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 lem. Toxic. What? Oh, Q is? I wouldn't say he's... Would it be considered toxic? Because in all honesty, right, Q is just trying to protect himself. Q wants the best of both worlds. He wants his parents' approval, but he also wants you to love him. And he is pretty much stuck in between a rock and a hard place, but it doesn't make it any better for us either. Now, if that's all I'll ever have, I'd rather walk away now. Nod, because fuck, I'd rather have something than nothing at all. Oh, okay, these two reactions are very telling. I would say it is, because he's not considering your feelings at all. That is, okay, yeah, that is true. Because he is only thinking about his own self. So the second comment, I would say, would have come from someone who's too afraid to be alone and would rather have a little bit of something than nothing at all. Whereas I'm a type of person who isn't too afraid to be alone. So for me, it's all or nothing. So yeah, no, if that's all I'll ever have, I'd rather walk away now. Would probably be my response to the situation. A relation is a partnership. He just wants it all without giving you anything. That is also true, Leo. That is true. Jess is alone. Send help. Why would I need help, Bjorn? Just because I'm alone. I don't need help. I can survive loneliness. I'm fine. Right, okay, no. If that's all I'll ever have, I'd rather walk away now. Having standards is important. I mean, yeah, having standards is... I mean, for someone who's too afraid to be alone, I wouldn't say they don't have standards. I just think they have a lot of trauma to work through, or a lot of things to work through to be okay with not having a relationship or not being in a relationship, because there are so many people out there that are too afraid to be alone, that they do, once they break off one relationship, they are very immediately into another one, because they don't want to be by themselves. They don't want to be lonely. They can't be by themselves, which is okay, but it's not the best way to be. I think that you need to understand that it is okay to be by yourself, and it is okay to not have someone in your life, because independency is also very important. No, don't outwoo me. I'm having a moment here, Newt. I'm having a moment here with chat. And you awoo me. No lone wolves. Awoo sajatsu. And no, we're not experiencing technical difficulties.
Go on then, go cry. Go cry.
You guys are terrible. You guys are terrible. Seriously. But yeah, I think people need to learn how to be alone a little bit. Not forever, obviously. Thank you, Ernest. Not forever, but it's okay to be alone and not trap yourself into a relationship that's not going to go anywhere, basically. But yes, let's choose the first option. You know it's over. There's no going back after this. The damage is done. In place of the heady, giddy feeling of falling in love, being in love, there's only the hollow, gnawing feeling of betrayal. Now, it's about your grades. Next, it'll be your career. But underneath it all, there'll always be the chokehold of your parents, their expectations of what your life should look like. You'll have to pick, and I'll be the one that gets dropped. There's a long silence. If Q had said something then, anything to refute this, you might not have walked away, but he doesn't. So you turn, and you don't look back. Thank you for the hydrate, Emily! Let's go pour water on him, then end it. Was that what the hydrate's for? Exactly. Was that what the hydrate's for? You know what? I've never actually thrown a glass of water at someone in my life. I've never thrown a drink at someone. Yeah, that's stretchy. Oof. Oof. Okay, the next few days morph into weeks. You still see Q in class and sometimes after school, but you barely talk to each other. The haunted look in Q's eyes never goes away. You stop dreaming about the future you could have shared with Q. Instead, you pour your energy into studying, just to fill the hole in your heart that had once been reserved for Q. Nothing feels the same, but you lie to yourself that if you can just make it through the exams, earn your ticket out of Singapore, you'll leave all the pain behind. Soon, classes come to an end, you take your exams and leave the rest up to fate. Throw out Bjorn, see he even wants it. He needs a timeout. Oh no, what did he say, guys? You guys keep deleting his messages before I can even see them. Bjorn hisses when sprayed with water. Holy water would probably end him. Oh no. Have you tried? Holy water is pretty easy to make. I think you just put a cross in it, right? And then that's holy water. In the end, you get a full scholarship to NYU and you hear that Q's headed to best law program in the country. Once you might have hesitated at the thought of accepting an offer that would bring you halfway around the world for 4 years, but those days are long over. You submit your official acceptance to NYU, eager to reinvent yourself in a new city. That's the last you see of Q. Goes back to let nothing good, don't worry about it, or worry. Okay, Emily. Okay, but no worries, go back to your lurk, it's all good. Back to the present. Wanted the drink thrown at him. Oh, I see. No, he loves a shower, uses up all the hot water. So he leaves you none, Nunu? Is that what we're hearing? Is that Bjorn uses up all the hot water and leaves you with just the cold water? You and Junie have both stopped walking. Junie had listened to the entire story without interrupting, but now she rests her hand on your shoulder and squeezes. Damn, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. Q told me some of it, but I hadn't realised it was so bad. Junie pulls you into a hug, and you let yourself relax into the embrace. You do feel a little lighter now that you've told Junie about what had happened. You gonna be okay later, if Q shows up? Junie jerks a thumb the way you'd come. Because if you like to bail, I know the best Burmese place down that way. You wave a hand at Junie. I'll be fine. The restaurant's all sleek black and white lines in dark mahogany. The space thrums with Christmas Eve energy. Clinking glasses, bursts of laughter, murmur of low conversation. You scan the sleek interior until you spot familiar faces at a corner booth. Tech, your classmate and Junie's boyfriend, gives you both an enthusiastic wave and dashes over, pulling both you and Junie into a bear hug. You're heading towards the table with the two of them when the door swings open again. Something instinct, perhaps or maybe just bad timing, makes you turn to look. It's Q. He has gotten a little bit hotter, I'm not gonna lie. Q stands silhouetted in the doorway,
The smile on your face freezes in place. Time slows. Q's eyes meet yours, and all the air whooshes out of your lungs. His dark gaze is exactly how you remember it. Turbulent, depthless, and frustratingly unreadable. Bogs at the water, you let your eyes trace the hard, angular structure of his cheekbones and jaw down to his tailored shirt and pants. It all speaks subtly of success and power and prestige, all the things Q's parents had always wished for, no, expected of him. It's very jazzy with the water bottle. Look, I can't help it. He's hot, alright? Like a dog bites at a sprinkler. Oh my god, what you did? Oh, guy needs the hot water. Oh my god, Beyond. Damn, that must suck. Oh, froze water, Beyond. I misread her shirt as fuck yourself. Oh my god. You love abusing this power, meh. Why are you all mehing at the guy? Oh my god, why is chat just meh? Are you all meh about this guy? Is that what it is? You're here as a public prosecutor now, and he certainly looks like the sort of person you wouldn't want to go up against in court. And yet, in the subtle softening of his eyes as he holds your gaze, you see traces of the Q you once knew. There's a hollow ache in your chest. Slowly, Q lifts his chin, and his lips curl up into a wry, almost cryptic smile. I'm starting to think I'll never see you again. Oh no. Oh no. Thank you, chat. Goes back to look. We all share a single brain cell. No. Oh, how do we... You had the opportunity of being meh and mlem. He is meh. No mlem for him. Bjorn, not that. Bjorn, you need that emote plus the monkey emote together. That's what you need. Oh dear me. Right, ads are about to start. So let's do some word games whilst I think of what option. Oh my god. I can't believe you actually did it. Don't give him ideas. I'm sorry, Nunu. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Is there a dream word game? No, Mia, don't die. I go for the top one, but all three of them make me go ew. Me too. I say coolly. It's been a while. Remain silent, overcoming emotion. I miss you. I admit to honest for my own good. Yeah, I think the first option would probably be our best option here in this situation. To be honest, I would have probably just given him like a silent nod and smile and walked off. That would have been the better option, I think. I see a word. Supposed to use this when you're here. Oh my god. And thank you for the bonk. Emily, thank you for the bonk. Oh, the long word is forklift. Ha! I think flit is also... Oh no, it's already been done. Leo's already done flit. Would trough be a word? T-R-O-F-F? Trough? Or is it spelled differently? Is it spelled T-R-O-T-H-E? Me like it here. Oh, is that how it's spelled? Okay. I spelled it entirely wrong. Shame, you should have been nicer to me. Oh no. Oh, we literally just passed this round. We literally just passed. I like this song though. Rick. Well done, Leo, for first. Well done, me for second. Well done, Barry, for third. Let's continue. One more round. Oh, this one's difficult. Oh, well done, Nunu. I didn't even... Oh, no, Leo even. Well done, Leo. I didn't even see square. A Cuba, not literally. I mean, he is hot. Not even a one-night stand.
to be honest, Shay is much better than Q. Especially because we've got this history with him. I don't think it'll work out. Ew. Mia, don't worry. Like, I don't think it's you. Everyone can do whatever they want. I mean, if one night stands is your thing, that's absolutely fine. Have fun, enjoy yourself. That's all cool. But I am not that person. I'm not that person. I need to be attached to you. Like, I have to like you enough to want to allow you to even touch me. So one night stands wouldn't work for me, unfortunately. Unfortunately. £1 million sterling. Oh my god. Newt deserves the money. Hey, welcome back, baby doll. I love how you didn't even read before you auto-congratulate Newt, but not me. Sad. Look, I just saw it from the corner of my eye, and Newt's name is much more prominent than yours against the black background. So I was like, oh, well done, Newt. I was like, oh wait, hang on, no, it wasn't Newt. It was Leo. Wait, what? I do not. Wait, Nutter. Nutter, are you sleep typing here? Are you sleep typing? Is that what you're doing? No. Beyond, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. You've got to stop. No, I'm guessing. It runs away. Oh my god. That was so terrible. It's her remote. Doesn't mean you should be using it that way. Stop chalking it. He was chalking on me. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have It's a Raid. We have Beyond Chalking it. I don't know what the hell's going on. Well done, Teddy, for first. Well done, Leo, for second. Well done, Baby Doll, for third. Overall, Leo came first. I came second, and Teddy came first. Ha! I'm on top. Anyway, we are going back to the game. But yeah, I think I'll choose the first option. I think I choose the first option. See, it's the better option out of the three. It's usually the blondes, to be fair. What, jorking it? Or being erect, baby doll? Which one is it? Jail for 1,000 years. Oh my god. No, Leo, you're not on top as long as I'm here. Okay, fine. Barry's on top. Me too. I say call it. It's been a while. On me especially. Oh no. Being erect and jorking it, baby doll. Oh, okay. I mean, that's your ideal, right, though, baby doll? You want a blonde guy, no? Me too, I say call it. It's been a while. Emotions surge between your placid surface as you stare at Q, the first person you'd fallen in love with and the first person to break your heart. But you surprise yourself by giving absolutely nothing away. When you respond, your gaze is level. Me too. It's been a while. Okay, we responded in a nice... No, come back, Mia, don't lurk. I'm not old enough for her. I mean... Baby doll wants someone in their 40s, I think it was. And he said 60, but I think 60 is a bit too old. I love pathetic men, so going for blondes is a surefire way. Really? Blonde men are pathetic? Is that like a general thing? 42 down on the dot? It's been a while. Jazz on top, but I was banned. Oh no, oh my god. Your tone is cool, showing no hint of the resentment curling in your gut. Q presses his lips together and you see a vein in his neck pulse. Q pushes a strand of hair out of his eyes. You recognise the tick. He does it when he's nervous or uncertain, and there'd been a time you'd found it impossibly endearing. After chatting for a while, Q's gaze slides to the table where your classmates are seated. Watching the two of you with undisguised curiosity, he tilts a chin to the back exit. Can we talk outside for a bit? No, we can't, Q. You should get over it. Move on. It's been years. It's been years. To be honest, 10 years left to ripen. Oh my god. Do you think Bjorn actually ripens or does he ferment? In a good way or a bad way? Girl, please. I don't like his face. You don't like his face? I think he's pretty good looking. But no, the fact that he's trying to... I don't know. If he wanted to talk, I don't know. Because we were both very young at the time. So now that we've matured or grown up a bit more,
maybe the conversation would be more mature. I think pure molds. He turns fuzzy and green. Oh my god. Frown, why can't you say it here? My throat goes dry, but I nod warily. Use humour as a shield sounds like the start of a murder mystery. I don't know. I don't think saying why can't you say it here is a good... Probably we should hear him out. But do we joke about it? Or do we go quiet about it? Pickles. Oh my god. Nunu, you have no idea how much I'm craving pickles right now. Like, I want to make pickled shallots. I'm so tempted to make some. I want divorced, not married though, and when you divorce people, they aren't usually able to date others after that. I mean, some people move on very quickly. You'd be surprised, baby doll. Like, some people move on very quickly. I never believe expected playtime when it comes to Chatsu Play. I did say it was going to be an hour. We've been at it for 3 hours. I've managed to... Oh, this is going to be a full stream on one demo. Then move on to the other side very quickly. Thinking the same thing. Oh my god, Yapsu VT. Yeah, we have yapped a lot. My throat goes dry, but I nod warily. Your heart rate quickens and your throat goes so dry that you don't trust yourself to speak. Instead, you just nod wordlessly, already praying fervently that this isn't a terrible mistake. Hugh's expression takes on an unmistakable glimmer of hope. Oh no. We love Yapsu. Oh, thank you for your man pickle. No, not man pickles. What would a man pickle entail though, Newt Newt? It is just a demo. This is just a demo. It was only supposed to be an hour-long demo. We have spent 3 hours on it. We have spent 3 hours on an hour-long demo. This is so bad. I'm such a terrible gamer. You follow Q out the back door of the restaurant into the alley. The door swings shut behind you, shutting off the noise. The alley's almost empty, save for several lonely pigeons pecking the ground for invisible food scraps. The crescent moon hangs like a silver comet between the rooftops of old shop houses. The back doors are flanked by a motley arrangement of dented garbage bins, air-conditioned compressor units and plastic chairs well worn from countless smoke breaks. For a while, the two of you stare each other down without speaking. Once, almost 10,000 miles of sea had stood between you and the past that you'd fought so hard to leave behind. Now, Q standing so close, you can smell the familiar scent of his soap. True to character, he hasn't changed it even after all these years. What would a man pickle entail? I mean, I'm asking that like really earnestly. And it sounds nightmarish, but it's actually kind of good. Wait, what? And that edible gold stuff. I'm eating pizza, bacon, caramel, popcorn, and maples. Like, all together on top of the pizza, baby doll? So it's like sweet and savoury? Bury your evil. Thank God we get a break from you. Don't tell me what to do. It's amazing out of context. Yes, it's weird. I mean, it's not that. I mean, okay, right. The items on it are weird, but having a sweet and savoury pizza isn't that weird. But the content is weird. Definitely. Like caramel popcorn as well as maple syrup. I get the maple syrup. The maple syrup I get, but the popcorn on the pizza? I mean, I guess it gives it that extra little crunch, right? Mlem. You're so mean. A man pickles the penis Chatsu. I thought you were dirty minded. Thank you, Nata, for explaining what a man pickle was. I couldn't quite get my head around it. I'm trying to knit. I'm so distracted by this chat. I've barely gone through a racist track. I mean, Nunu, how do you think I feel? I'm trying to play a demo that's only supposed to be for an hour, and I've been at it for 3 hours, and I still haven't finished it. If the developer comes into chat, then I'll be like, what the hell? This is only supposed to be an hour long. Why has she spent like 3 hours playing just a demo? You don't put your head around it, you put your mouth. Thank you, Nata. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my god. You step back, trying to render his proximity less overpowering. You don't want to be reminded of sweeter times, simpler times. Times when touching Q, loving Q, had been as natural as breathing. Okay, we're outside. Oh my god, baby doll, that's kind of creepy. That's kind of scary.
What did you want to say? Q takes a deep breath and something shifts in his expression. Whatever had remained of his hard exterior crumbles to dust in front of you. I wanted to apologise for the way things ended. Wow, 7 years later and he apologises. I mean, better late than never, but I still don't think we should... Jess is setting records for any percentage slow runs. You know when people have like gaming averages, I'm the bottom I'm the one that drags the average up. Not down, I drag the average up. Yeah, so you're not meant to headbutt either of a man's head. What if I want to? Critical damage. It's kind of scary, it's kind of creepy. Do you break up with him? But what is kind of scary and what is kind of creepy, baby doll? What part are we talking about? I have to work first before I eat. Hang on, when did I say? Oh, I did say I'm the bottom. I was like, hang on, when did I say that? Up to interpretation. I don't know, because sometimes I find scary and creepy things cute. So it really depends. It really depends if it falls into the cute category of scary and creepy, or if it falls into a very scary and creepy category where it's like, okay, I feel like I'm gonna throw up kind of thing. Rottweiler energy. I know a dog guy. I mean, guys with dog energy is kind of cute. So there's this new guy at work and he's got puppy dog energy. He's got puppy dog energy. He's always like, what do you want me to do next? What do you want? What do I do this? Do I do that? Like, he's all over the place. It's kind of cute to watch him work because his puppy dog energy is just adorable. Waiting to see what happens with this douche. But okay. Let's see what happens. And Jesse goes on another tangent. I'm sorry. He's got that dog in him. It is very adorable. It is very adorable. It's a different type of energy at work, which is kind of nice. I wanted to apologise for the way things ended. Your heart drops to the pit of your stomach. I assumed you'd always be in my life. I was 18 and stupid. And Q keeps going, words coming out rough and unpracticed. I thought I could do that with my parents. I could do what my parents wanted. I achieved everything on their list, ticked them off one by one. It didn't make me feel anything. Q sucks in a breath, then chokes out the words. I thought I could come back for the things that actually made me happy afterward. But by then, you were already gone. You think of that afternoon in Q's house, everything that Q's mother had said and everything that Q had not. You look at Q for a long moment without saying anything, palms sweating in the humid night air. I never stopped wondering if things might have turned out differently if I'd said something then, if I'd asked you to stay all those years ago. Oh, do we feel for this guy? Like when a guy is in love with me in that pathetic puppy way. Okay, I can see that. Baby doll. I said like praise for work well done. I don't know. I haven't really spoken to him very much. I just watch him like bound around the building from one place to another in like his puppy energy. I'm just like, oh my God. Middle option or dishonor on you. I haven't even read the options yet. Jessie starts putting peanut butter where she wants to see co-worker to leg. I mean... No, stop it, Ernest. Stop it. Right, my heart flutters. Why are you telling me all this now? My throat closes up in anger. No, you don't get to do this. Shaking my head coldly. You made your decision. I made mine. Now we live with it. I mean, the third option isn't bad either. I don't see the point in getting angry at him. Like, for me, if it's been that long since we've spoken or discussed, or even like photos came for 7 years, I don't even think after 7 years I'd be angry though, Leo. That's the thing. 7 years is a long time, and I would have had enough time to just let go of everything and just be like, okay, cool, you apologize, what do you want? That would literally be my response if someone took 7 years to apologize for something like this, especially like not defending me against their parents because we knew that their mum was taken out on us because she was going through a divorce. Like after 7 years apologizing, I literally would be like, okay, cool, good for you kind of thing. I wouldn't even waste my energy being angry at him. Because being angry at him tells me that we still have emotions for this guy. Hey, Horror, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Let's go. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Jatsu. I'm a variety streamer. I do a lot of story-based games, psychological horrors, and I also occasionally draw. I nearly said I do a lot of horror games, which is not true. Which is not true. I don't play horror games because they're too scary. Okay, 2 or 3 acceptable. Okay. But yes, welcome in. If you haven't hydrated for a while, please make sure you grab your cup and take a nice big sip. If you haven't moved for a while, lift your arms up into the air and do a nice big stretch. Let's go. Let me give Horror a shout out. Is that it? Let's go. How was Dead by Daylight? Any good? Was it good tonight? Was it all right? Did you win? Did you lose? Did you survive? Did you hook? Did you unhook? You spelled it right. I know, right? It takes me forever to spell your name. It takes me forever. It was decent-ish tonight. Okay, not bad. I get re-triggered a little seeing them again, digging up stuff you worked on, letting go, middle option for me. That's fine. I mean, I can understand. I think... Yeah, I don't know, because for me, 7 years to apologize, I wouldn't even have the energy to be angry anymore. I would just be like, I've let go of it. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to spend that energy being angry. I'm done. It's done and dusted. It's dead in its grave. Why are you digging out the skeleton and bashing about? Like, there's no need. Can I come back now? You can come back, Mia. You're always allowed to come back. You don't need to ask for permission. You're always allowed to come back. So for me, I would be like, shake my head coldly. You made your decision. I made mine. Now we live with it. Because skeletons are cool. I just wouldn't give him access to me. Yeah, it's the same here. Like, as cold as my reaction would be, I would not give him access to me. Like, yeah, we'd be civil in conversations, but that'd be it. I'd probably say hi in passing. And then I wouldn't waste my time on him.
Yes, mistress.
But thank you for the yes, mistress.
Anything you asked for.
But I don't think I would waste my time being angry with him after 7 years. Because, I think being angry with him just shows that you still have that attachment to him. I would personally, I'm going to go for the last option. You made your decision, I made mine. Now we live with it. Okay. You take a long breath, then blow it out again, slowly regaining control of your emotions. Q, we're not 18 anymore. We don't even live in the same country. You wave a hand at the tailored suit and carefully styled hair and the accumulated evidence of just how much your lives have diverged. I think that ship has sailed, don't you? There's a long pause and you see that Q's hands are still trembling slightly at his side. It hasn't for me. That's not my problem, mate. It has for me. I've moved on. If you haven't, that's on you. You need to work it out. You've got things to work through. Too bad. Exactly, too bad, mate. Q holds your gaze, refusing to give up. Not yet. When Junie told me you'd be here today, I knew I had to try to talk to you this time, at least. All I'm asking is lunch this week. That's all it has to be. You take in a sharp breath at the base of your stomach. There's the old anger threatening to rise, but as Q stares at you, you admit there's something else too. Uno. Nooney's like, Uno. Yeah, I wouldn't. Him trying to force us to meet, even though I've just said. I mean, no, so Junie, I don't think Junie directly told him that we were going to, but to be fair to Junie, she didn't actually know the full story of what happened. She only knew the small part of what happened. Brother, you could have called, written, emailed, text at any point. Exactly. Thank you, Ernest. Like, leave him in the dust. Yeah, I wouldn't agree to lunch. What harm can it do? It can do a lot of harm. Game. It can do a lot of harm. He can ask for the answers. Fuck off. Exactly. Shake my head. There's no point. You think of the happiness that spouted up in the space Q had left behind. It took me a very long time to pick up the pieces after you. Our lives don't intersect anymore, and they don't need to. Q's lower lip trembles. There's strength and quiet pride in his gaze. All the things you'd once loved him for. But this time, there's something else, a softness that you don't recognise. The two of you stand face to face for several more heartbeats. You let the silence hold the words you won't say to each other. Then you turn back towards the back door of the restaurant and tilt your chin to Q. We should head back in. Oh my god, girl, leave? Q nods. You leave the ghost of your past with the pigeons in the alley, shutting the door behind you. That night when you return home, you realise that everyone's been asking you the same question. Are you staying this time? Q had asked it first before you left for New York, then nearly a decade later. Nat on a hot afternoon at the beach, down a snowy street in New York. Shay as you dance with her in a throng of people. 4 years you've been living in space between cities, between a past that you can't forget and a future that's just out of reach. Tomorrow you'll wake up in your childhood bedroom with 4 days left in Singapore before the new year. As you walk from the car park to your apartment, you wonder what it would take to finally arrive to an answer to that question. You've reached the end of the demo. Thanks for playing. That was quite a good demo, although it did take us 3.5 hours to play. Based on your choice in this playthrough, these scenes will be available in the full game. Spend time with Nat and see if there's anything left to save. Does Nat come to Singapore? Nat comes to Singapore? I know I'm uncharacteristically cold and snippy at this. I'm sorry. No, that's absolutely fine, Mia. It just hits a bit too close, you know. No, that's absolutely fine, Mia. Like, it's understandable. If you had something important to say, you could have said it then and there. I wouldn't wait 7 years, plus a day or two for lunch. I love the artwork. I'd add it to my wishes. Yes, the artwork is very pretty. I have to, and actually, even though it did take us 3 hours to play a 1 hour demo, the writing in this game is actually really good. I like the emotions that it brings up. It doesn't drag it out too much, which I do find is the problem with a lot of visual novels, is they drag out a lot of like the emotions and the moments as well. This doesn't drag it out too much, and it actually cuts to the point, but not to the point where you miss a lot of things. Debating we've done. Yeah, exactly. Games like this are amazing. I spend time on that and see if there's anything left to save. Go boxing with Shay and have dinner after. I forgot about our boxing date with Shay. Our boxing date with Shay would be good. If that isn't a well-written piece of work, then my name isn't Jessie Mia. Remember? Mia's trying to be me. Oh my god. Is Mia gonna take over my life? Oh my god. I have a follow-up conversation with your mother about what she said in the kitchen. Our mother did allude. Oh my god, thank you for adding that as a quote, Leo. Our mother did allude that our father's health isn't doing great, so we get to learn more about that and many more scenes. Different choices might unlock other scenes in another playthrough. Catch up with Q over lunch. Oh, we decided not to though, so we probably wouldn't. The full game releases in winter 2026, so not too long. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Wait. Oh wait, I didn't notice this. Right, okay, so depending on our choices of love interest, whether we choose female or male. So I'm assuming this is the male version of Shay, the male version of Nat, and the female version of Q, which is I didn't notice this until now. Obviously, it didn't click until now, which is kind of cool. Mia's secret identity revealed. Is me and Jess the new Hannah Montana? Careful, Jess. Mia might try it. Talented Mr. Ripley. Oh no. Don't they make her show? Oh, her show. Oh. I mean, it might be a bra scene. Noot. It might be a wet shirt with a see-through bra, which is also very sexy. Also very sexy. But yeah, no, I actually quite like that. It didn't, because yeah, sometimes I feel like visual novels can be very wordy and very slow and just not much is going on. But who has the dog and why aren't we married to that? So Nat is the one that owns 2 dogs. This isn't Kehoe. This is the other dog. I can't remember. The Nat has 2 dogs, a little dog and a big dog. We don't see the little dog here. We only see the big dog here. The little dog's very, very sassy. They give us really sassy expressions, which is kind of cute. But yeah, I do like the designs that they've done. for each of them. Nat's the best. Why'd we break up? So the game starts off with us breaking up with Nat, and it's that our relationship isn't working anymore. And it's not that it's not working anymore because we don't like each other. I think it's like because we're both busy with our lives, we're not spending as much time together. Or hijack, or should I say mistress? Hey Riley, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday. I'm going back to Nat and taking the dogs. I mean, you can.
Such a good.
Oh my God, Ernest. Oh my God, Ernest. And you probably can go back to Nat because we did. So Nat is the one that drives us to the airport in New York, and we do have a moment with her in the car. I just opted not to have that moment with Nat because we'd broken up, and I think it would hurt more if we allowed those emotions to linger on, which is why I opted to just keep it as just friends rather than like pursuing the relationship any further. But I quite like Shay, and I think we'd have a lot of fun with Shay. I think Shay is quite a fun character to be dating. Well, there's a lot to work through with Q, I think. I think Q is yeah. There's a lot to work with Q. But I wonder if I'm assuming you can only pick one person to romance. Lem lem lem. Lem 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 lem. But we are not going to play another game because I very much doubt we're going to play something or manage to get something in the space of half an hour. If you guys want, we can do some yapping while she goes to Words on Stream. Would that work for you guys? Would that work for you guys? And then I'll just change my stream to just chatting for the time being. Yap, yap, exactly. Yap, yap, yap. Oh, wait, I can set it to Words on Stream, right? Oh, there we go. I can set it to Words on Stream. Let's go. But we can keep the soundtrack of this game. Yaps are good. Jazzy just wants to yap. Well, we'll only be yapping for half an hour. It's just to fill it in for the 4-hour stream. Because I feel a bit bad cutting it this short. But yeah, no, that was enjoyable. To be honest, I was kind of hoping to play other demos, also female, like lead or female developed games. But as you can see, half an hour is not going to give us much. And also because I need to end at midnight sharp because I have to be up at around 4:30 to go to work for a 6 a.m. shift. And I am not happy about that, but it's okay. It's okay. It means I get to finish work at 3 p.m. And yeah, and then I get to go home, relax, and then, I need to plan what I'm playing tomorrow though. Oh my God. What should I play tomorrow? I do have the other half of Portal 2 to play. Riley's only 33% nice. That's not true. That's not true. The bot lies. 51% evil? No! Not 51% evil. Not the evilness. Well done Ernest for first, well done Nuni for second, well done Leo for third. Let's continue. Lem 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 lem. And 90% spicy. Mia 90% spicy? You're leaving. I mean, Mia, I'm not surprised it's 90% considering the chats and discussions we've had today in our chat. But yeah, no, I don't know what to play tomorrow. Oh, I say. Riley's like, hello. But yeah, I think I will play the rest of Portal 2 tomorrow because we do have the second half of the game to play. We do have an evil Wheatley to defeat, which I'm kind of excited for. So yeah, so we'll finish off Portal 2 tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we'll continue with more Ace Attorney. Well, the Great Ace Attorney, where we will be listening with my tea up. Tea is good. Wait, you're drinking tea, caffeine this late at night, Riley? You gonna be able to sleep? Or are you drinking like a floral-based tea with no caffeine in it? But yeah, so on Saturday, we'll continue more The Great Ace Attorney. There is another game that I want to start. You drink tea all day, even at night. Decaf? No, it just... I know decaf is supposed to obviously not have the caffeine and so you can sleep better and... but it's not the same without the caffeine. I need tea with caffeine in it. Anyone else want to help us with words? Just me and Noel at the moment. I don't know what word. Oh, Cinny. Oh, how about no, not cinema. I got a bit excited there. I was like cinema, but there's no A in there. But no, I do want to, if I'm correct, Yorkshire tea is going to get harder to get. What, here in the UK, where Yorkshire is based? What are you on, Nutter? Are you okay? Are you all right? I agree, but tries that one in Scotland and loved it. Wait, hang on. The tea is grown in India. Yeah, but it's Yorkshire tea. To me, it's British. To me, it's British. You're drinking Yorkshire tea. Oh, Yorkshire tea is the best one. Well done, Leo, for first. Well done, Noel Pink, for second. Overall, Leo came first, Noel Pink came second, Ernest came third. Let's continue. Mine back. Ow. Lay on the floor, Mia. Straighten it. Stretch that back. No one else helped. I mean, you guys did good. You guys did good. Yeah, so there is a game that I want to start. Another Sorry Booty. Of course. Oh, there's a fake letter. The T is the fake letter. There's nothing straight about me, Jet. That is also true. That's also true, Mia. But no, stretch out your back. So that it feels. The T is fake. Don't use the T. The T is fake. What was I saying? There's a story game that I want to start called Dark Auction. So I backed this game on the Japanese fundraising site for like games and like plushies and all sorts of things. It's like a Kickstarter but Japanese, and I backed it because one of my favorite artists is the character designer for this game. So when I saw that they were working on this project, I was like, oh my god, I have to. You're gonna play Titanfall. Why does Titanfall sound so familiar? Isn't that like a really old game, Nutter? Titanfall? Isn't that really old? But loot. No, the T is fake. Don't use the T. The T is fake. I found out I like pure tea, but Bjorn says I have too much tea to get more tea. Pure tea is really good though. Put some chrysanthemum in it, Newt, and it tastes even better. Trust me. It tastes really good. We have it every single time we go have dim sum. But the tea is fake. Yeah, the tea is fake. The tea is fake. But was good. I can't even remember what we... Oh, it is old, but it was good game. Okay. Fair enough. I get the bottles of it, but I'm not allowed more dried. Really? But sometimes... So my parents, right, they bought a bunch of tea from China. They're going to China very soon again. And they're probably going to bring back a load of tea. They've already stuffed the freezer full of like fresh tea leaves to freeze down. Well done me for coming first. Well done Leo for second. Well done Noel Pink for third. Overall, Leo came first. Noel Pink came second. Ernest came third. Let's restart. To Ernest? What is going on? You have too many boxes of tea, but tea is so good though. Tea is so good. Who doesn't like tea? Honestly, I mean, well, lots of people don't like tea, but tea is amazing because you can have it hot, you can have it cold, you can have it as is, you can have it with milk, you can have it with sugar. You know, it's so versatile. Honestly, it's really fun. And then, right, it's not just normal tea leaves that you can have. You can have like steeped fruit as well. And that makes a fruity-based tea with other tea leaves or no tea leaves. Oh, the fruity-based stuff is really good. Like with fresh fruits, it is amazing. With the flavored stuff, I'm not so big on. But yeah, I want to play Dark Auction, but I don't know how long Dark Auction is as a game. I'm just gonna take a look and see. But my name should be in the credits of Dark Auction because I backed it. I picked quite a high tier to back because I wanted the art book. Oh, okay. So it says 17.5 hours. So for us, when I say us, I mean me, that would mean about 20 odd hours to complete. I mean, that's okay. That's doable. That might be my next story game then, because I'm desperate to play it. I really want to see the
delicious artwork. I want to see the beautiful art, and it's voiced as well by amazing Japanese voice artists. So we'll probably listen to that, and then I'll do the translating reading part of it. Wait, what? Twitch just gave me a warning about sending the word goy. You know what it means? I don't actually know what it means. Rose Hips tea was just chef's kiss. Ah, you like the floral based teas, Riley. I'm not a big fan of like really florally teas because it tastes like I'm drinking soap. It tastes like I'm drinking soap and I don't enjoy it as much. Familiar words of people who aren't Jewish. Did it become a slur? Is it a slur? Jasmine's okay. I like jasmine tea, actually. Well done, Noel Pink for first. Well done, Leo for second. Well done, Ernest for third. We shall continue. Triple, at least Jasmine. Oh, so you mean it's going to be 60 hours? 99% Yapsu. Not really. It's just used to me. So some people see it as offensive, but it's like calling someone a Yankee. Okay. I mean, it's a minor slur, I suppose. Soapsu, vital. But yeah, I didn't realise. You try everything. I mean, it's good to try everything there. Only 1, 2 bland for me. Yeah, chamomile's kind of bland. I do agree with you, but apparently it's really good for sleep. But it smells really nice though. Just doesn't taste of much. But yeah, but really like rose-based foods. Or rose-based, like rose water, like rose-based sweets as well. I can't deal with it. It's too florally. It honestly makes me feel like I'm eating soap or drinking soap, and I'm just like, no, I can't.
Go cry.
No, why am I crying, Cooper? Why am I crying? But welcome in, Cooper. I hope you're having a lovely, wonderful Thursday so far. I've tried something called Iron Goddess Song AF. Is that a tea or? Is that something else? Yo. Hey. TS. Iron Goddess Song AF. Hang on, let me search this up. Oh, I have. It's quite a mild one though, Raleigh. So in Cantonese, this tea is called Tit Gunyam, which means the metal goddess, or a metal goddess, as you would say. But yeah, it's kind of a subtle tea. There are some. Oh, what was it that people said not to have it if you have? So in Chinese medicine, there are like different types of. How do I explain this? Got distracted by the yap. I did get distracted by the yap. I have no idea. Never had anything like it. Okay, do you enjoy it? Well done, Ernest for first. Well done, Bjorn for second. Bjorn came second. Noel Pink for third. Noel Pink came first. Leo came second. And Ernest came third. Continue. Oh God, yes. I mean, it was great. Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, there was so in Chinese medicine, there is the whole entire. It depends on your own body as well. Like if you are a more someone who runs hotter or someone who runs colder. And certain types of foods you shouldn't have, because if you're someone who runs hot, you shouldn't have foods or herbally based stuff that will make you even hotter, because it just doesn't work very well for you. You should have foods that are more cooling, and then vice versa. For if you have a more cooling body, then you should have foods that will be more hotter for you. It's the whole yin and yang thing. So my body runs hotter, so cooling foods is actually really good for me because it helps me balance out my constitution. Is that the word? I don't know, but yeah, it helps me balance out. So like Jessu's hot hot garbage, Bjorn, hot garbage. That's what I am. Oh, you're going to bed? I need to snooze. Good night, chat. No worries, Leo. Go sleep. Go sleep. I hope you have a lovely, wonderful evening. Get some good rest and have lovely dreams of me. That's who's hot. I am not hot. You guys have not seen any pictures of me. Actually, well, you guys have seen a picture of me crouching down, and there's no face, no nothing. It's just my back. Jesse's really, really hot. Jesse, will you read us a bedtime story? What type of bedtime story are you wanted? Oh, actually, Cooper has seen me. I just realised Cooper's probably the only one. No, Leo has seen me. Leo, Berry, Cooper has met me in person.
Lem, 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 lem.
Lem, 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 lem. I saw a little bit of Jatsu. Jatsu, just the back of Jatsu. I am tempted to send you a picture of what I look like, Nunu. Sometimes I'm like, Nunu, do you want to see what I look like? Ah, rolls off to bed. Go, Leo. Have a lovely, wonderful evening. Bits and pieces, Crouch Sue, Lipstick Sue, Hand Sue. I did post up a picture of my lips. I did. But I really, that lipstick was so nice. I just couldn't resist. I was just like, oh my God, this is so good. Well done, Ernest for first. Well done, Nunu for second. Well done, Noel Pink for third. Overall, Ernest came first, Noel Pink came second, and Leo came third. Back Sue. Why am I back, Sue? Oh, wait, restart. Okay. But yeah, no, I don't really post a lot of pictures of myself because I don't really like taking photos of myself. I really don't like the way I look in photos, and it's really hard for me to take a good picture of, like, a good selfie. Back shots. Ernest. All I'll say is Jessie is cute 8 out of 10 on the huggable scale too. Did I give you a hug, Cooper? I can't remember if I did. But Jessie's perfect. Jessie's not perfect. Jessie's far from perfect, trust me. I know my own flaws. Did I give you a hug, Cooper? I can't remember. I was really nervous when we met, to be honest with you. I was high on anxiety. So it was kind of, I can't remember half the stuff that happened at the event. No, you were too shy. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Next time I meet, I'll give you a hug. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes if I'm running on anxiety, I'm all over the place. My brain just doesn't, my brain functions, but I'm not fully there. I'm not fully there. My brain is just bouncing everywhere, and I'm just, oh my God, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to act in this way, I need to say these things, I need to say that, I can't say this, can't say that. It is like Jetsu's bouncing. Yeah, not on what you think, Bjorn. Not on what you think. Oh dear. Oh, but yeah, no, it's a thing. I remember, so I collect Jesus Walks on Water and Jesse Runs on Anxiety. Well, here's the thing. This was many years ago when I attended a doll event, and I can be free. Oh my God, not even Nunu can control him. Well done, Nunu for first. Well done, Noel Pink for second, and well done, Ernest for third. Let's continue. I was attending a doll event. This is again many years ago, and I was tabling at a doll event, and I was taking part in a face-up competition. So it's where you paint up a doll's head and then and there on the spot, and you only had like 2 hours. Oh, the laptop went to sleep. I'm so sorry. The laptop went to sleep. Oh no. I might put on my own music actually. Let's do that. Let's put on my own music. And yeah, so I collect ball jointed dolls. And I went to a ball jointed doll event in Lyon. They no longer hold them anymore, unfortunately. I got banned 18 times. Beyond did get banned 18 times, which is kind of funny.
But yeah, so I was in Lyon doing a doll event and they had like a face-up competition and I took part in it. I wasn't expecting to win. My whole entire expectation of that competition was to be able to sit with other artists and watch them work. And that was the most amazing part of that competition. I didn't even care if I won or if I got mentioned, honorable mentions. I didn't even care if I got featured in the lineup of anything. I just wanted to watch these other artists at work. And it was just so amazing. I was in absolute awe. Like I was absolutely starstruck by the other artists there at the table competing. We're in the Beyond band count at this point, 50 bands, and he's gone for good. I know a person who's close to 100 times out of bands. Oh my God. What did they do for that many bands? But yeah, so I took part in a doll event. What was the point of my story? Oh my God. And prior to attending the day of the event, I'd only had like, an hour's sleep or two. And there's a reason why as well. There's a reason why I only had 2 hours sleep. Okay, so I'm no longer friends with this person. But at the time, when they invited me to join them at the event, I said, yeah, sure, that's fine, we'll go. And then they had a partner at that time. Well done, Ernest for first, well done, Nell Pink for second. Overall, Nell Pink comes first, Ernest comes second, and Newt comes third. Let's continue. I can't spell. I can't spell. So at the time of the event, my then friend had a partner, and then the partner wanted to also bring another friend along. So my friend then asked me, is it okay if I shared a room with that friend? So I said, okay, it's fine. And they did tell me it was a guy as well, which I was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, we're just sharing a room, nothing else. There'll be 2 single beds in the hotel room. You'd think. Hey Astro, welcome in. Have you had a lovely and wonderful Thursday so far? So we got to France, got to the hotel, and there's me thinking, it's fine, it's cool. I'm sharing a room for guys. It's no problem at all. There'll be 2 beds. We'll be in our own separate spaces. It's fine. I get to the room. There was 1 double bed in there. There's 1 double bed that I have to share with a stranger that I've never met before in my entire life, who happens to also be a guy. I could not believe my friend at the time. I really wanted to have a go with him. I was like, are you serious right now? Common sense would dictate 1 bedroom. Common sense would dictate that you would book a room with 2 singles in it, not 1 double bed, 2 singles. Why the hell would you book a room with 1 double bed? Like, how stupid have you got to be to do something so goddamn stupid? Honestly. But I didn't want to ruin the trip, so I bit my tongue. I was like, it's fine. It's only for 2 nights. I can do this. Could not do it. Trying to set you up. I really hope they won't set me up, because that's a bad way to set me up. Anyway, so I shared the bed with the guy. I probably should have slept on the floor, to be honest. I should have just went, no, I'm going to sleep on the floor. It's fine. Raphael has the same trope in the card. Have you read? I have not, Newt. Oh my God. But Raphael's different. Raphael's my baby. I like him. Flawsy. I probably should have slept on the floor, but I didn't. I stayed on the bed. And in the middle of the night, this guy, he rolls over and his arm is over me, and I panic. I absolutely panic. Well done, Nell Pink for first. Well done, Ernest for second. Well done, Astro for third. And overall, Nell Pink comes first. Ernest comes second, and Newton comes third. Let's go. Unless your childhood friends is too soon. Exactly. Thank you, Riley. I would never put a friend in that position. I would never put a friend in assaulted super. She squealed like you, Newt. I didn't even have the chance to squeal. This guy, so he rolls over, his arms over me in the middle of the night. I'm panicking, trying my best not to panic, but I panic anyway. And there's me like, oh my God, what do I do? How do I get this guy to move away? How do I get him to roll over back to his side of the bed? And then, I don't know, eventually he does. He rolls over, and then I just shuffle all the way to the end of the bed like I'm about to fall off of it. I had to share a bed with a guy friend in college on a trip, but it at least wasn't a stranger. You just have to toot on them. I probably should have tooted on them. You're absolutely right, Nunu. I should have tooted on them. But yeah, so, or hear me out, at least ask, hey, would you rather singles or double? Yeah, or ask that. But no, they just booked a double bed. And I was just like, crap, this is not what I wanted, not how I wanted this trip to go. But thank you for the hydrate, Nunu. So yeah, so I ended up shuffling all the way to the end of the bed and not sleeping a single bit until the next day. And then I put pillows in between us to stop the guy from rolling over. He had the audacity to turn around and say, hey, why are you putting pillows in the middle? And I was just like, I don't really want to explain myself. I don't want to explain that you rolled over in the middle of the night and it made me panic. Exactly, space, personal space. I just turned around and said, I don't want the pillows on the floor. I didn't want to put the pillows on the floor, and he accepted that. So I was like, okay, cool. He accepted it. It's fine. I have a pillow fort to protect me. I have a pillow fort to protect me now. I would have split the rooms up for gender, me and a friend, my partner and other male friend. Yeah, so the thing is, right, it was 3 girls and 1 guy. That's what, and my friend's partner was a girl, so it was they were in the same sex partnership, which is fine, nothing wrong with that. And I know they wanted to spend time with their partner. Again, I wouldn't have minded so much, which is why I said yes to sharing the room with the guy at the time, because again, I assumed they would have booked 2 single beds, not 1 big double bed. Well done, Noel Pink for first, well done, Ernest for second. Overall, Noel Pink came first, Ernest came second, Newton came third. I wouldn't have minded so much, like, honestly. But yeah, it just wasn't on that they booked 1 room with 1 double bed. And now I have a bit of PTSD when sharing a bed with people. I have to shuffle all the way to the end because I hate the idea that someone might roll over and put their arm over me. That I don't want. Oh, this one's account. ACCONOUNT. Account. That's the long word. Nah, tutus at dominance in the bed, claim your space. Jatsu getting hugs and rejecting them. Oh my god. No pink. No pink. That word. Yeah, hugs and rejecting them. No, okay. Bjorn, I don't mind hugs as long as I'm awake for them and I've consented to them. Not whilst I'm trying to go to sleep and this guy rolls over and just hugs me whilst I'm trying to sleep and I'm then panicking or like, oh my God, what do I do in this situation? What do I do in this situation? Snuggles. I wouldn't mind snuggles if I was comfortable with the person. It's snuggles with the person I'm comfortable with. It's very different to snuggles with a stranger. Very different to snuggles with a stranger. See, hugs are something different. Exactly. But yeah, no, consent is very important. And if you are ever in a situation where you and your friends are trying to save money, make sure your friend's okay with sharing a bed with a person they've never met in their life before and have got on an air mattress or something. Yeah, to be honest, I should have just gone onto the floor. I should have just went, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll sleep on the floor. It's fine. I'll take a pillow and take a blanket and I'll sleep on the floor. You can be the princess and you can take the bed. I'll be the valiant one and sleep on the floor. I starfish too, still blankets. The bed is a battleground. I'm always the victor. I see Newt just as dominance in that way. Well done, Ernest, and well done, No Pink. I literally fell asleep on my friend's husband's shoulder, so we've known each other half a decade. But that's different. That's different because you know each other. There is a difference between sharing a sleeping space with someone that you are familiar with or have spent time with, and compared to someone you've never met before. I mean, generally speaking, I don't mind sharing rooms with strangers. It's not like, it's not the first time I've done it. It's not the last time I'll do it. But sharing a bed with a stranger is just not the way forward. Not the way forward. I was trying to feel about sharing their husband. I get bed priority because I will build a taser and get bed priority. Oh my God. Not just like, I will fight you and I will win. I will fight you and I will win, which is fine. But yeah, like I understand like the whole saving money and sharing rooms. I completely understand that, honestly. And like I said, if friends had asked me if it's okay, I'd be fine with it, as long as there are 2 separate beds. I'm an electrician, didn't spend 3 years in school, not to shock you. Well, she was there when we were driving. Oh, wait, was the friend driving and you and the husband were the passenger princesses? Did you both fall asleep? That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute, Raleigh. That's kind of cute. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning, Mia. This might have to be the last round, though. After this round, I'm going to end stream because I need to go to bed. I need to sleep. Actually sleep in my own bed by myself. Sad times. No, me and his wife, another one was sort of, I see. So the 3 of you are passenger princesses. No, don't woo me. Don't woo me. And we need to find someone to raid as well. But yes, thank you for joining today on a stream that was only supposed to, well, on playing the demo that was only supposed to last an hour. We managed to stretch out to 4 hours, or 3.5. Well done, Astro, for first. Well done, Ernest, for second. Well done, Noel Pink, for third. Well done, Ernest, for overall first. Well done, Noel Pink, for overall second. Well done, Astro, for overall third. Let's go. You know, it's a good game when when I can drag it out for 3.5 hours. Is that what you mean, Mia? Is that what you mean? But yes, let's find someone to raid. I will be back tomorrow, so don't worry. You don't have to miss me for too much. Let's see. Who can we raid? Who have we not raided in a while? Okay, you guys have a choice. Do you want Poppy Playtime, Clay Obscure, Cult of the Lamb? Actually, no, scrap Cult of the Lamb. I recently raided them not too long ago. So Poppy Playtime, Clay Obscura, or there was one more, or Art. Which would you guys prefer? She's rejecting us. I'm not rejecting you guys. You know, it's good. Not to catch you though. Oh, stream-wise? You want Art? Okay, we'll send you guys to Art. Let's send you guys to Jian Rao, who is currently doing some art. Thank you for the hydrate, Newt. Let's go. I will do the. Oh wait, how do you spell their name? I don't know how to spell their name. I don't think I've raided them before. Jian. Wow. Okay, they're currently doing art. Oh, they're drawing sexy Zane. This is a stream for you, Newt. This is a stream for you. This is a stream for you. Okay, right. We're gonna raid Jian Rao. If you are subbed, please use this raid message. If you are not subbed, please use this one. Zane from Love and Deep Space. No worries. Thank you for joining me today, Noel Pink. It's very much appreciated. I had a lot of fun. We'll be back with Portal 2 tomorrow. So yes, come join me tomorrow at 8 p.m. if you want to see me work out puzzles and get motion sickness or, struggle in general. But yes, we are going to go to wait, hang on, I need to start the raid. I need to actually start the raid. I can't just not start the raid. It would be in a very awkward moment where I was like, okay, yeah, see you guys, let's raid. I haven't started the raid. But yes, be nice, be kind, have a lovely and wonderful evening, day, afternoon. Look after yourselves, make sure you also hydrate as well. And yeah, I will catch you all tomorrow. But it is bye-bye from me for now.